Welcome one, welcome all, and welcome to the Phoenix Dota League Season 1 Australian Main Division Upper Bracket Finals. My name is Fennec, joined by Anno, and with us we have a best of 3 Little Pigs versus Dusk Esports, as we are into the picks and bans for game number 1. As you see, Little Pigs on the Radiant side with 24th pick, and Dusk Esports Dire side with 1st pick after winning the flip.
Yep. And just for a little context, Little Pigs top of the group stage bracket. Last time these two met in the group stage, they went 1-1. So hopefully that should dictate the game 3, but things can be very different. So winner of this goes to grand finals. The loser will be facing the winner of Team No Name and BBC, which will be happening tomorrow.
Yeah, and I believe you're casting that one too.
Yep, I am. Casting that one with only Dubs or Shane, as he likes to be called. So anyways, looking at the bans, Finnick. So Lil Pigs, they ban out Viper, they ban out Beastmaster. For Dusk Esports, they ban out Warlock and a Razor. So Viper 1 is becoming quite a thing. I actually just played it last night. It's really annoying to deal with, not gonna lie to you. So I respect that ban.
Sun King also being banned. This one a bit of a holdover from the last patch. Was extremely strong, could be played mid or 3, so taking it off the pool, as well as the Venomancer, which has been increasing in priority in both support and 3 position.
Yeah, so Sand King and Venomancer, a little bit of a throwback to literally last night's game between Grand Finals game between Egg and Mutu. They ran a Sand King mid and they ran a Venomancer 3. That game lasted 60 minutes and it was a Mega Creep comeback on Egg side where they had the SK and Venomancer. And in all honesty, the Venomancer 3 was a little bit nasty in both the games they played. And for the Sand King, the mid player DP, shout out to him. He played really, really well on that Sand King to really stall the game out. And it's like it's a little less, it's a little nerfed, but it's still a menace if it's not dealt properly.
Either way, we see the Tinker coming out for Dusk Esports, most likely going to be played support, but thus is the way of the Tinker in the current patch. Brewmaster being picked up for Little Pigs, though, a little bit of priority towards that off lane.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, so I have read somewhere on Reddit actually that the current Tinker has its highest win rate ever compared to like the old Tinker where it was a mid pub stomper. So that's something to note.
Yeah, I mean, still, Tinker as a support, not something I love seeing, but
I mean, you hate it if it's on the enemy team, but if it's on your team, I mean, I'll take that. If it's a good Tinker player that like spams March with Holy Locket, Greaves, and Solar Crest, you're never gonna die. And funny enough, we actually saw the Tinker in the Grand Finals game as well, paired up with the Venomancer and Sand King. So I'll let you imagine how that game went for the opposing team.
Yeah, that does not sound like a whole lot of fun. Either way, second phase of bans, we've got a Rubik and a Timbersaw from Dusk Esports, as Little Pigs are yet to ban their one ban of the second rotation. Another pick.
5 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Okay, so the Rubik pick really, to me, it will indicate that Dusk Esports will probably go for a big team fight spell here. I'm not sure what though. I highly doubt they're going to just be straight up thinking of Enigma. But I think them banning out the Rubik is just a sign of they really want something big for this one. So Little Pigs ban out Lifestealer, pretty default ban for the laning.
Yeah, I mean, Enigma or Winter Wyvern or what have you. Wyvern's still pretty decent right now. Not sure about the Enigma, but I mean, could also go for something like Beastmaster, although that's banned away.
Yeah, I actually, compared to SCA Dota, I've seen like not really too much, but I've seen a handful of Enigma picks here in the Australia scene. Mostly, if I'm not mistaken, they're mostly +4 though, sometimes 3. But that's something that's the difference in the servers for SCA in Australia.
Yeah. Well, this is Australia finals, so we'll see. I mean, if it is Enigma, it's going to be paired with the Tinker, so I still doubt it's going to be that. I mean, who knows? Maybe Dusk actually plays the Wyvern 3. My beloved. Either way, Sven being picked up for Little Pigs in that 5 position, even after the new patch, still pretty popular as a support, as Sven was always designed to be a position 5, right? Yep, always. Never played any other positions, just 5.
Yep. I mean, Sven 1 is like, it really depends how you want to play Sven 1 now. I mean, funny enough, you pick Sven against an Enigma. I think it's pretty decent. Not really the best, depending how you play it. Marcy gets picked up for Dusk. But Sven's 5 is just way too good to pass up right now. He just builds so many aura items. He keeps your safe laner alive, and even to the mid to late game, he presses one button with the shard, literally face rolls on his items, and no one's going to die.
So Marcy and Axe means this Tinker's probably going to be a 5, right?
I don't really like Tinker 5 though, because the reason why people are picking up Tinker as a support, as a 4, you go 1-1-1 or 1-2-1-3-1 basically on the lane, and you like using March of the Machines to really pressure the lane or help out your offlaner. And you pair that with a safe laner, there's no kill potential, and I don't think the March of the Machines healing will be justifiable to pair with your safe lane. So probably a Marcy 5. I would like Marcy 5 better.
I mean, perhaps. We see the AA plus Lena, so AA going to be there for the Brewmaster in that off lane and Lena mid. So they're holding 24th pick for 1, unless this is Lena 1. Could always be a Lena 1 flex. And we see Sniper coming out for Dusk Esports. So not a lane you want to have for the Lena, so maybe this forces it 1. if they decide to play it, but the sniper could obviously go in either mid or one as well.
Yeah, so really good AE pickup here, in my opinion, going up against the sustained fight of the Tinker. If you land your AA blast on literally anybody, the Tinker March will basically be useless. So you pair that up with the Lina. So Lina will have the burst damage, and
5 seconds remaining.
the Laguna Blade will basically even pop the AA blast. The shatter will ignite the shatter faster. But I'm curious, Sven AA, so I think this should be an AA4 because Sven 5 is just better than Sven 4.
Yeah, I'm still questioning why the Rubik ban. Other than, I guess I just don't want the Rubik to have Tinker spells. That's probably it, but even then they would have banned it in the first rotation. I mean, it's just it's a little bit of a question mark, because they haven't really picked anything that gets countered by Rubik, except maybe the Tinker, but I think it gets countered by the likes of Morphling 4 a bit more.
Mm.
So, either way, we see 1-bans coming out from Little Pigs, Ursa, and Weaver, as more 1-bans come out from Dusk Esports. Spectre first off, and then one more.
10 seconds remaining.
So Spectre banning, okay. That's a default ban for snipers. You just get rid of the Spectre so the Spectre doesn't hunt sniper. Little Pig's banning out the Ursa and the Weaver, so... I think that's... Okay, you ban out the Weaver so it doesn't counter the Sven for the Ursa as well, so... They go through Sven armor pretty well. They ban out the Storm Neck, so they're pretty convinced that Lina could potentially be a flex. What I like to see from Dusk Esports right now to really round up their lineup, I want another frontline carry for them. So probably leading towards maybe a Troll Warlord for them so that they can run together with the Axe Sniper sits at the back line.
Could
That's
also
what I'm
be
thinking for Dusk.
pretty decent TA game to get through the Sven armor. Pretty tanky. Don't have a lot of good props for diffraction or for refraction there, except for Cinder Brew. So,
Yes,
I doubt it
TA
though.
in this is a little bit rough going against a Brewmaster lane because
Yeah.
he has his second skill plus the first skill, and I think that should really remove the refraction. Plus, Brewmaster
Yeah.
is a natural radiance builder, so I don't think you would like your
Yeah,
TA
no,
going up
you're
against
right.
that.
I'm just trying to think what shreds through Sven here, as far as carries are concerned. I think Troll could be okay. Maybe like a Wraith King, just kind of
Mm.
big, beefy frontliner carry, but feel for the sniper.
Yeah, Wraith King or Troll Warlord is what I'm thinking of right now for them, just because, like what you mentioned, beefy frontliner. Wraith King might be a better option because of his 2 lives, and there's no real Wraith King answer on Little Pigs at the moment. No one builds Diffusal, no one takes out the mana. So I think, like, Finnick, actually, you bring up a really good point with Wraith King being the boss one here. Because assuming Troll Warlord pops his ulti with the Brewmaster active, he can just literally spin him in the air.
They go for the Doom
Doom.
instead, so will be a sniper pos 1.
Yeah, that's a Doom mid. If I'm not mistaken, that's a Doom mid with
it almost
Sniper
has
1.
to be, right? I mean, I haven't seen Doom carry in such a long time, but I mean, it kind of shuts down Brewmaster and Lina.
Yep.
Given the opportunity, and it limits the carry or mid potential, especially if they want to flex this Lina into the 1 position, which I'm not sure you want to lean the Lina into the Doom anyway. Go for Primal Beast. So, yep, they're not going to lean the Lina into the Doom.
Okay. I actually want to see who picks what hero on the side of Dusk Esports, so I'm going to be double checking their roster. So, wait a second. Night Song is listed as their POS 1, so that might be POS 1 Doom.
POS 1 Doom? I mean, I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, same. I've actually ran it quite a couple of times way back. It's pretty decent. It's a really fast farmer. It's just that it has a relatively strong fall off if not played in pace with your team.
I mean, that's kind of the Doom thing, right? When you're playing Doom semi-carry and not as an aura builder, is that he falls off pretty quick just because he has the inflated gold, and it's like the Alchemist thing, Alchemist Doom, Bounty Hunter thing, where they're really strong early, and then they fall off a bit later due to the inflated gold. Mid lane Sniper, gonna go into the Primal Beast. I mean, I feel like this is actually a pretty decent lane for the Sniper, too. So, I kind of like Dusk Esports lanes a little bit more, even with the Brewmaster AA. So, I think I favor Dusk if they're able to close out around this Doom.
Yeah, definitely leading towards as well on Dusk Esports. Their tempo is actually pretty decent for mid game. They have the Doom, they have the Axe, they even have Neru, Marcy, and Cruel on the Tinker. So their sustained fight is just really good. On the side of Little Piggies though, they also have very good potential to just go in, go out kind of deal. So I think mid lane is something to watch out for, because if that Primal Beast gets a kill on the Sniper, it's going to avalanche from there. Because personally, I think Primal Beast wins that matchup.
Prepare for battle.
If played well on Primal. So yeah, it's a +1 Doom. That confirms it.
Yeah.
So Sniper going mid, pretty default there. So actually, it's a +1 Lina.
Yeah,
J-Bud on the Lina.
That's what we see with BTM going for that Primal Beast.
Yep. So
Night
actually,
Song,
a little bit of Blast of the Past.
getting a smoke pop, but stays away from the Stormhammer, and first blood attempt not going to land.
Yeah, watch your spots that one out there. So this is actually a really curious, scary battle. You have Lina 1, which was popular a couple of patches ago, and you also have Doom 1, which was also popular a couple of patches ago. These are relatively outdated carries, so I'm really curious to see which one will come out on top. Just because we haven't really seen these two heroes in the safe lane for so long. Lina, of course, being the mid laner, and Doom being an off laner, and sometimes even being played boss 4 every now and then. Fight here and Rune.
Doom support, those were the days. Moonsilver coming out with the center brew, as well as a 30-man stun at the LSA. Rex goes down for first blood. As the March of the Machines comes in for a little bit more healing, but the Marcy's already dead. Moonsilver trying to run away, gets taken down in recompense as Night Song tries tanking up the rest of the team. Maybe get some damage on the Z, but gets caught in an LSA, goes down once again a BTM. Goes 3 for 1 in favor of the Little Piggies off the start. Not exactly sure what Dusk Esports was thinking going into that level 1, because they knew all 5 of them were there, but regardless, runes go 3 for Little Piggies, 1 for Dusk Esports.
Oh, Rex skills off
BTM, so.
Alright, so that's salvaging the Sniper lane a little bit there. So the one thing that I really... Okay, unironically, if Night Song went Scorched Earth first, I think Dusk Esports would have won that fight, because the March of the Machines did a lot of damage. He was being sustained pretty damn well as Sven dies bottom. If he got the second skill first instead of Devourer, I think they would have won that fight. But yeah. J-Bud with a beautiful 4-man stun and into the Cinder Brew.
LSA. Well, it was...
LSA Cinder Brew.
Yeah. I'm just a very good stacking of stuns between the Stormhammer and the LSA, and then works out very well for them.
Yeah. If J-Bud doesn't pop off, that will be all for naught, so... Really good start right now for J-Bud, so I want to see if he can capitalize on that one.
So, Night Song reminds me of a little game called Baldur's Gate 3. Have you played, Anno?
I heard a lot of good things about Baldur's Gate. It's just
you have not played Baldur's Gate 3, understood.
No, I have not.
Oh my god.
I have heard a lot of good things about it, though. I'll say that much.
You really should. I won't spoil
I
it.
could.
I won't spoil what the Night Song is for you. But if the game is a reference to, if the name is a reference to the game, I salute it.
The thing about me and Baldur's Gate, I know that if I get it, I'll most likely no life that game because I low-key no life Skyrim when I played it back in the day, so I might no life it there too. I'm scared of what I might do.
Last Hit Denies currently going quite well, actually, for the little piggies, despite getting traded back around. Winning or even in all 3 lanes. Just the early power of the Cinder Brew combined with the Chilling Touch on Cold Feet has been pretty difficult to deal with for the Doom. It's a double melee lane. Up against the AA, it doesn't feel amazing.
Yeah, I think they need to wait for the Infernal Blade on the Doom for them to do real damage, but top,
yeah,
he's half HP on the Brew, so
I mean,
that's really good harassment.
It's a lot of damage. Because the Cinder Brew ends up getting popped by the Cold Feet and just kind of makes things pretty difficult for the Mercy. Ends up taking half her health there. But as you mentioned, with enough points, goes back in favor of the Doom, and obviously he has the ever important Devour ability as Cruel dies to a neutral bot as Z and J-Bud were trying to chase him down, so good heads up deny there by Dusk.
Huge W there, and mid lane, Sniper starting to win out the last hit battle, but relatively low because of the trample combo. I think he might be in trouble here in mid. I think he's
once again, still goes in favor of the Sniper. And he just kind of mans up there, gets a Shrapnel out, and Night Song finds Moonsilver topside. Slanderous P trying to get some damage on a Night Song. Unfortunately for him, there and Night Song do him in before he's able to get more damage out with Chilling Touch.
Alright, Dusk Esports bouncing back pretty well. Sniper in the mid lane, he, like what you mentioned, literally man fight, so I didn't expect him to win that. It was just a little bit unfortunate on the side of the Primal Beast that he was not able to get a couple of tramples off on him. Top side though, Doom doesn't opt for the Infernal Blade. He goes for 2 levels of Devour. And he gets the Mana Burn creep, so it's gonna piss you off even more now for the Doom.
Yeah. Doom position 1, I just haven't seen it in so long, but, you know, you have a lot of additional physical damage from the Sniper coming in, so does make a little bit of sense because you have a secondary carry threat. But I'm still excited to see what happens here. We see 3 of the top 4 net worth currently sitting Dusk Esports, but J-Bud sitting at the top of the net worth charts up against Cruel and Ash, having a pretty decent lane of it as the Lena.
Wait, hold on, Finnick. I'm looking at what the Sniper just... He picked the facet of Scattershot instead of the ghillie suit. Huh. Is this going to be Ag Sniper? Because I was expecting Sniper mid to be basically the carry from the mid lane, like what they were.
From the supports. Stun on a Night Song should end up falling here, even with the stick coming down, and minor of the Cold Touch. Neru gonna try to trade back on a Slanderous P, but is taking up way too much damage from Z and Moonsilver. So, nice rotation off the TP gate from Z to make the lane go a little bit more in favor of Moonsilver.
Yep. No play to the Sven there for the rotation, but I was expecting Sniper to be the carry from the mid lane, just like the meta for Lina mid. Lina mid would basically build carry while...
I'm questioning this TP going right in the middle of all of them. It's a yikes.
Oh my, back-to-back deaths. You don't want to see that. You hate to see it, honestly. Back-to-back deaths. A little bit unfortunate on the TP. Just because of the fact that...
Dispose on Slanderous P, gets the rebound as well, so...
Dead.
Trades back support for support, but Nero ends up falling to Moonsilver. Rex makes his way top side, should be able to trade it back around, which he does.
A lot of action though.
Ash found Z bot side.
Very hype, very interactive game right now. It's so active on every lane. Like you don't really see a sniper ganking, but he's trying to match the pace of the Primal Beast.
Yep. Doom at the bottom of the net worth for the cores, though, is not where you want to be for Doom carry, because you have the inflated gold, obviously, of Devourer, so not the greatest start for Night Song. Getting killed twice does not feel very good, but still has the ability to farm back up with the Devourer, and obviously the ever-important
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Hand of Midas, given the opportunity.
Smoke going top again.
Yeah, they're just gonna regank this Doom. You pull him behind early enough, it's not gonna be a fun time for him.
Oh, he's going back mid. Sniper is in trouble though.
Shackle out, but with the Stormhammer, Rex doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank. Still trying to run away, and the slow nearly keeps him up, and in comes the supports. Rebound, disposed back on a BTM with the March of the Machines, so they'll trade this one around. Potentially, he gets out just barely using that uproar.
Yep. Good rotation there. They wanted to go for the Doom, but Sniper walks on their vision just for a quick second. They just dive him, don't even need the Pulverize to kill him off. Top dies in the meantime. Doom is still level 5. So, moment he hits 6, they should try killing that Brewmaster.
And
there he is. He has 6 now.
Well, this is where the lane goes in favor of Night Song if he gets the support with Cinderbrews back around, as well as a Chilling Touch. They get the Pandas off in the nick of time, so Night Song doesn't really have a Doom target. It's J-Bud. Finds killing on the Axe bot side. Continually stunned up by these Pandas. Night Song running away. Neru making his way in. He should be fine for the time being. Still stunned up as Rex makes his way in, and the dispose on to Neru. Night Song's here, gets the Doom off.
There it is.
Just in the nick of time. Trying to TP out of the way is the Brewmaster, and he does in the nick of time. So they only get the support.
Why didn't the Sniper didn't assassinate as soon as possible? He got 2 right clicks in before he decides to assassinate. I don't know. I wonder why. A little bit of a misplay.
The rebound and the dispose being used up there. Didn't have the stun for the TP.
Uh-oh. Triangle. Sniper's dead.
No. Yeah, nothing Rex can do about that with Pulverize. Cruel's here and Ash as well. Gets the call back onto BTM. Night Song's made his way into the fight. Tries to get a Centaur stomp off, but BTM dodges away. Trying to defend the stacks now is Cruel. March of the Machines on the Z. LSA here, though, from J-Bud into the Stormhammer, dominating for the Lina. And things are quickly running off the rails for Dusk Esports. We favor these lanes a little bit, but they had to come out of these lanes ahead, and they really aren't doing that right now. 2K down, 3 of the top 4 net worth, all little piggies, and the Axe is not the one you want to have at the top of network charts for your team. It needs to be that Doom. Pandamite is still 1,100 gold away.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, so far, I mean, they clean up the stack for the Axe at least, has Blade Mail, but right now, Dusk Esports, this next 5 to 10 minute stretch is going to be very, very important. Night Song going for a hand of Midas, so that's going to hamper their fighting even more. So they're waiting for the Axe blink, the Sniper lance. I don't really see any type of team 5 right now on the side of Dusk Esports. It's all little pigs for good reason.
Yeah. And meanwhile, J-Bud is sitting pretty. He's got a Maelstrom, got some more goodies on the courier. Just some regen. Is he in trouble? Gets assassinated. Turns back around, though, with that war cry. Doesn't even have a point in the God Strength for the time being. Moonsilver's in. They get the Doom off of him before he's able to get the Primal Splits out. The AA Blast lands on 2. Rex trying to run away from BTM. He's able to get the Pulverize, gets an arrow with it as well. And now Rex goes down, as well as the Brewmaster, and Ash taunt onto BTM with Cruel here for the damage follow-up. Currently sitting 2 for 2. BTM gets out with the Uproar. Onslaught once again. Laguna Blade onto the Doom, and make a kill streak for J Bud. So it's 3 for 3 now. EA going down for it.
Making mistakes is the path to wisdom. Can't improve
All right.
until you make mistakes.
So they got the Doom off there. That's a huge plus. But in the end, you Doom one. It's picking your poison basically. Who do you want to run free in these fights? You want the Brewmaster or you want the Primal Beast? Doom picks the Brewmaster that fight. Sniper dies because the Brewmaster that just straight up kills Sniper and no one can really do anything about it. So at the very least, they get some value from that one. Still 2k gold lead. Midas now on the Doom. But so far, it's still looking rough there from Dusk because the Axe didn't... I don't think he got a Culling Blade from that.
It doesn't seem particularly great for this Doom position 1 thus far, but still has the opportunity to farm back up. Cruel in trouble.
Bottom.
Caught in a Stormhammer. Nair is here though. Gets the ultimate off on top of the W, but BTM's into the fight. Gets the Pulverize and the trample. Nair goes down to the Pandas.
Call?
Ash gets a nice call on all the Pandas as well as BTM, but ends up getting caught up in a tornado. Moonsilver running away as damage comes in from Rex on the side. Pulverized now onto the Doom. Night Song still gets the follow-up stun though. BTM goes down with the dunk from Ash.
All right. That's very, very worth it now. Pause 5 for a pause 2. And
Yeah.
you even get the Culling Blade on the Axe, so... That makes life even more worth it for Ash, you know. 8 stacks. This is an infinitely scaling hero, and this hero will literally... is literally broken.
Radiant's bottom
Nice
tower
song on the
is
Z
under
top. The Marcy here as well. She
Waiting.
already caught the Unleash, but Extra in with the
he's
rebound and has the dispose up. Centaur
Oh.
Stomp. Swing and a miss, but
Okay.
doesn't really matter for Z. Either way, hey, Blast lands on a 2.
Oh.
Z gets a 2-man Stormhammer, unable to run away, but
Needed.
BTM's in. Gets that onslaught trample and the Pulverize on the Night Song. Even the Centaur Stomp goes down to the final tick of the AA Blast.
Took too long to kill that Sven, and you just see the power of Sven. Not even Sven 5 there, or no, it was Sven 5. Sorry, you saw the power of Sven 5. Maxed out Warcry, has Drum of Endurance. Literally tried to run away from that one. He died, sure, but he basically secures the 1 and 5 for the kill of those kills, and it's just so damn annoying to deal with that Sven without any roots, without any proper stun. And I think you really need an Infernal Blade, not gonna lie to you there.
Dire's middle tower is under
Yeah, trying to use that Centaur stun.
Dire's structures
Doesn't
are
quite hit the way they want. Now going for the Radiance for Night Song, so... Radiance via Radiance, with the Brewmaster coming up on that as well. And the Spirit
Dire's
Vessel up
middle tower
first.
has fallen. Radiant are
Smoke coming in
scanning.
from Little Piggies though. Pulverized immediately onto the Doom. Neru's here, the LSA misses. They got the Doom out
Oh
onto
my.
the Brewmaster, but not before the Laguna Blade kills the Doom, and Dusk Esports just have to run away. They're reeling now on the LSA.
Oh
It lands
my.
once again on a Z, and the rebound doesn't quite hit. In comes the trample, and the Pulverize not even needed. Oh no. This
Why are you
Lena
fighting
just
without-
running rampant in all these fights right now. Only has a Maelstrom and a Boots of Travel. Doesn't even have the completed Gluttner, but it's getting it out on Courier soon.
Why are they fighting without the Axe? Axe was still farming the Blink. He has it now, but he could try. I think Lena's dead here. First Blink
Quick
reveal
call.
gets 2.
Culling Blade gets
One
him.
more?
Another Culling Blade, so...
Okay.
Ash, the one bright spot for Dusk Esports, but... I mean, that's
Yeah.
really not the core you want to have all the farm on.
Yeah, you know, Finnick, it's what can you do really? Sniper decided to lands into an Aghanims, which is a little bit weird to me. I would have just honestly just straight up went Ags, not gonna lie to you. If you were just going to sit back and...
on
Oh,
Night
Zeal.
Song. Moonsilver here with the Cinder Brew. Disposed back on a Z. Unable to get the stun from the rebound, but either way, Z
Dead.
should still die with the Assassinate. The Stormhammer nearly keeps him in as the AA Blast comes through with the Pulverize once again on a Night Song. Blink in with the call from Ash for 2, and Rex is here with the follow-up damage. BTM trying to run on a Night Song, gets that trample out for the kill, but the LSA still misses Onslaught keeping Narrow and Cruel away from the fight as Ash tries looking for a re-engage, doesn't quite find it. Still 2 for 1 in favor of Dusk Esports.
Still
The
going.
still here. A blanket call once again.
Unless...
Slanderous P's here with a follow-up damage. BTM running away now.
Playing with fire there, BTM. Had the haste rune. Call wasn't quite enough just yet, but you know, I'll take that as a win on the side of Dusk. More stacks on the axe, and yeah, you mentioned that you don't want all the farm on the axe, but at this point, I'll disagree with you. Like, I'll give everything to my axe right now, just for the mere fact that my sniper isn't doing too well. The Doom. Oh no, Doom.
Wait,
he has Doom.
Gets doomed out. Hey, plus landing on a Cruel. Moonsilver's here.
Nightsong's
Has
dead.
the Primal splits up.
Not like this.
Yeah, really
Not
nothing
like
Nightsong can do
this.
about this. Slanderous P making his way in, gets that stun. BTM ends up
Tinker.
killing the kill with the Onslaught Pulverized, and J-Bud uses the TP boots to secure a kill on a Cruel.
Oh, Sven.
Z now,
Dead.
getting a nice Stormhammer into the LSA, and even with Rex there, not a whole lot they can do. They continue the fight, though. Trying to dive under that T2.
Jibba has low mana, and they see that they're backing away. Axe could try to hunt, but I think they cannot deter that. But yeah, looking at how Nightsong is playing, no offense to Nightsong, but Nightsong right now is basically a glorified Boss 3 right now. So the real Boss 1 in this game is unironically Ash. Second in net worth behind Alina by only 200 gold. Doom, as a Doom 1, is 300 or rather 400 down on the Brewmaster, and Brewmaster doesn't even have any farming items.
Yeah, it's not a great look for the Doom position. I mean, I just much would have rather had it go mid, but
I mean, that's true, but I think if you pair the sniper against a Brewmaster, I think things would be a little bit worse. I mean, sure, the sniper died a couple of times in mid. I think once or twice in mid, solo to the primal. But sniper was able to get that early kill, and I think he played relatively safe enough so that the primal really thinks about jumping him. The only time that we saw sniper died was because of a gank +1 twice. Apart from that, though, I really disagree with the Dragonlance first, and in all honesty, the sniper should have just... Can you disassemble Dragonlance? Actually,
no, you can't disassemble Dragonlance, so as a recipe.
you can't. Yeah, I think I would have just skipped over Dragonlance entirely just to go for Ags. Oh no.
This is a good
Axe goes through the TP alone. Just gets popped.
As a recipe. Yeah, Dragonlance is a recipe. I was right.
Yep. Yeah, I would have skipped it over entirely. Sniper would have been around 1,200 gold closer if he didn't have Lance. And Sniper... Rex didn't take aim until level 12 or level 10. So I really don't see the value of Dragonlance first. I'd rather you go Ags into Pike if you really want to go Lance, but they're the ones playing, not me.
Well, you are higher
Boom,
MMR.
going for BKB.
This is main division, which is the low
I mean-
MMR division. So
I mean, that's true, but I cosplay as an animal from the zoo every now and then.
yeah, you know, fair enough. But I think it's fair to question some of these builds, right?
Yep.
This is like a more experienced player.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
One of
Okay, I'm gonna throw this out for Rex. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna throw this out for Rex. If you wanna go Lance, you might as well just rush Ags into a Shard, because that's basically better Lance, better Pike at with earlier timing ish.
Tower is under attack.
Whipnare completed by J-Bud. Has the Aegis the Immortal going for that BKB.
Yeah, this Lina is very scary right now. Actually, the sniper should just go Shard. It cancels the charge of Primal if he's going at him. Yeah, that's some. If sniper doesn't get Shard, he's gonna be griefing himself.
Yeah, it is a
Dire's
very nice
bottom
shard
tower
game.
is under attack.
Radiance, by the way, on Brew and BKB on the Doom.
Yeah, I mean, went away from the Radiance when BKB first real item is the Doom. They're just so far behind. I mean, I guess we can play Guess the Game in.
Alright. I mean, still lost a bet, but might as well try, you know?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm gonna say right now,
Dire's structures are
I would say 73 on the side of Lil Piggies.
I think it's more. We'll see,
Dire's bottom
87.
tower has
That's
fallen.
way more.
Yeah, I was thinking in the 80s, but
But
I don't
you
know why.
doubted
I just
yourself.
I
Why
doubted
did you
myself.
doubt
Second guess.
yourself?
A lot's been happening, so I doubt myself. But jokes aside, I just really think that the Axe would have had more, had more winning, would change the winning percentage, probably more just because of how well he's playing. But
Radiant's top tower
guess
is
I
under
trust the
attack.
Axe too much. What can I say? I do love my Axe players.
So you got the maid dress prepped, right? Speaking of the bet.
Technically speaking, I have to contact the friend who has it so that they can deliver it to me because I'm going to be borrowing one.
I have mine ready. It's all good.
Okay, we'll have to figure out which grand finals game. So, which grand finals game we're gonna do that for? Preferably upper division in Australia, I think, or maybe in the intermediate. But once we get the date settled down, that's when I'll actually go out of my way to start asking to deliver the dress over. It's relatively quick. I can get it within the 1 or 2 days of asking. So.
Say yes to the dress, Anna.
Oh, BTM. I'm gonna deny that. BTM. Going on a sniper. Sniper's 100%
Very
dead
much
here.
dead.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
In this
that's
room, what can you
unnecessary.
do?
But you've already said yes to the dress.
I didn't say yes to the dress. I said yes just because I lost a bet. So that's the only reason I'm going to be saying yes. Tinker dies there, gets caught out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But it's but yeah, okay, so
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
this man sitting here with like
Dire's structures
I'm just like
are fallen.
Stark from Fearin for real. Send him an image. I sent him a comic of Stark and Lance in maid dresses, and I'm like, it's you, right? And he replies, oh yeah, Stark's just like me for real, but not in a maid dress yet, though. And I'm like, you're already gonna be in a maid dress. It's literally you.
Stark's like me for real in terms of the anime setting. The anime has never shown Stark wearing a maid outfit.
I mean, it's fan art, but that's totally something he would do if Fern made him.
Maybe, I don't know. Did anime say it? No.
Oh my gosh.
Look, man, if the anime makes it canon, then I'll agree with it. But I'm only watched the anime for free run. I haven't gone into the manga yet.
It's a very good manga. It was on hiatus for a couple months, but we just got a new chapter a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
It's normally weekly chapters, but they needed
Dire's
it
top tower is under
due
attack.
to magazine
Monthly?
constraints or whatever. It's not a monthly, it's a weekly. But
okay.
due to magazine constraints or whatever, the magazine itself was on hiatus for a week or something.
Dire's
So
top tower
Oh.
next chapter is gonna be up in a little bit.
Ash
in
has to
trouble.
be very careful. How is the wait?
Blink call
Yeah,
lands onto the Lena with the BKB as well. The Culling Blade nearly hits, but J-Bud, unfortunately for Ash, gets
And the
saved by
Aegis
that war
pops.
cry.
And the Glimmer Cape, by the way. He couldn't see the Lena through the Glimmer, so that's a 9-second BKB from your Axe to get an almost dead Lena, which she basically gets full HP now because of the Aegis popping. So a little bit very rough. I mean, I forgot. I actually didn't notice that mid lane gets taken straight up. So all
alright.
little piggies.
Dire's
You know, since I'm here,
push
shout
on
out to
the high
little
ground.
piggies. Oh, hold on. High ground push. Is he gonna
Nice
pulverize him?
song. Not gonna pulverize.
Not yet.
Shield
Cruel's trying
comes
his
in with the march of the
best.
machines as well. Reared up now.
The march is going
Maybe
down.
I'll say BKB from Night Song gets the Doom off onto one, but there's just too much damage from Little Piggies. The axe goes down. Moonsilver goes on the primal split, trying to get into Rex.
Yeah.
The LSA doesn't
This is
quite
game.
hit,
You
but
did
there's so
call
much
it.
follow-up damage. Yeah, GG called. Little Piggies take game number 1 in very convincing fashion.
Yeah, yikes. By the way, shout out to Little Piggies. I became an avid fan of Little Piggies since season 0 because J-Bud went Necrophos pos 1, which wasn't at the time popular. He went pos 1 Necro against a stronger team. They did lose that game, but I really respected their grit. But yeah, their lineup there, very, very good AA pick. I don't know who called that AA pick against the Tinker, but that singular AA pick really screwed over that Tinker position 4. They can do nothing when that AA blast hits a certain target. I mean, the Tinker tried his damn hardest. Yeah, that was true. But I think the Doom pickup, the way the Doom was played, wasn't really up to par with what they were expecting. The Doom, how they planned it out.
Shout out J-Bud Lena as well, as BTM Primal Beast really looked very good that game, and Moonsilver looked very good on... I mean, they all looked good. With that, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, game number 2, Little Piggies versus Dusk Esports. welcome back, all, and welcome back to the Phoenix League Season 1 Main Division Upper Bracket Finals between Dusk Esports and Little Pigs. My name is Finnick, joined by Anno, and I may have cut us to the stream a little bit early, but it's totally fine. Little Pigs opted for second pick, Dusk Esports opted for Radiant side. Little Pigs currently up 1-0 in the series. Anno, how you feeling? Game 2.
5 seconds.
Real quick, Finnick, my lens for my glasses popped out, so I'm fixing that. But going into game 2, I want to see a more concise lineup for Dusk Esports. In game number 1, it kind of looked like their lineup was a little bit all over the place with Axe, Sniper, and Doom. Because I was expecting Sniper to be like the old Lina mid, where Lina would play carry and Pos 1 would be utility, where I think Team Liquid popularized that. I was expecting them to do that, but they really didn't have any direction with that lineup. They had no real right-click damage. They really over-relied on the Axe and the Doom trying to do something. But once they were dealing with them, they had zero answer. So now I want them to have a more straightforward lineup. Like, just go back to the basics, straight up. Just pick regular carries, pick regular mids, try to win like in that way. Because Little Pigs right now, a lot of momentum on their side. And on the side of Dusk Esports, I think I felt a little bit of tilt because they called GG while the fight was happening. So that's something to look out for.
Darkseer for Little Pigs. They like first picking the 3s with the Brewmaster out of contention, so giving priority towards the Darkseer picks. Then for Dusk Esports, opening up with the Pos 5, not going for the Tinker.
Yeah, they picked Tinker first, or rather, yeah, they picked Tinker first actually for Dusk Esports, but Little Pigs easily countered that with the AA. So I feel like if they really wanted to go Tinker, they would have banned AA into picking the Tinker, but I feel like they wanted to stay away from those quote-unquote advanced supports because it's easy to pick Tinker, but I think it's also just as difficult to play him with impact. Like, obviously, you just rearm March, but Tinker is more than that, than just rearm marching. And I feel like he hasn't practiced it enough yet, and we saw it there, the inexperience of his Tinker. But now, going for Sven, so I think they're going for a more simple, easier to execute lineup.
5 seconds.
Hopefully. Either way, Venomancer being banned out by Little Pigs and Oracle by Dusk Esports. And
Oracle, interesting.
Also banned out Bara as Ursa ends up being banned by Little Pigs, opting for our first pick of the second rotation. See the Sven. We'll see what they decide to go. I actually have a lot of options because they have magic damage from the Darkseer already, but they can just kind of be like, hey, we don't really care about the Warcry armor. Right support pickup, and there's the Jakiro.
If I'm Dusk Esports right now, I would straight up pick Underlord, not gonna lie to you. Like, just pick Underlord straight up because I feel like Underlord will do really well against a Darkseer because of Darkseer's mobility, and it will limit what Little Pigs would want to do. I feel like Little Pigs want to go for a semi-mobile lineup with Darkseer being a crucial component to them playing a relatively dive comp. So I feel like Underlord right now should be pick second or third on the side of Dusk. They should pick it this phase, basically. They can't pick it in the last phase because it will get banned.
Well, if they want to go for the Underlord, what support do you pair with it? Because you see the Jakiro already. They go for the Rubik. This is
Underlord should be
last game, and they go for Faceless Void as well.
Okay, you gotta pick Underlord now. I mean, you pair Void with Sven, that's an okay lane. It's somewhat passive. Going against a Darkseer, it's a very passive lane.
If they play it, it's a sick Wyvern game. even
On the
with
side of Little
Rubik,
Pigs.
on the side of Little Pigs, it just absolutely wrecks Faceless Sven in lane. But they already have Darkseer, so they're not going to pick it for 3. Unfortunately.
I could see Wyvern being a support here for Little Pigs, but yeah, like what you mentioned, I doubt they will because they
Yeah.
have a Jakiro. They could though. I could see what you're throwing down here, but
I mean,
For
this
Dusk
is just my Wyvern 3 playing, brain. I see Sven Faceless Void, and I'm like, ooh, double melees that are not good against magic damage. They opt for the Gyrocopter instead. Still holding it in flex. I would like to see this actually paired with the Darkseer, to be honest. I think it's actually a pretty decent lane into the Faceless Sven.
Yeah, Gyrocopter Darkseer, like assuming they play Gyrocopter as Phosphor, it's a very nasty combo against the Sven Faceless because if you get your hands on the Sven, yeah, he has Warcry armor. But Gyro and Darkseer, they both do magic, and Rocket Barrage plus Ion Chill on a Gyrocopter running at Sven. I feel like that defeats the purpose of Sven 5.
Yeah,
Now you have to pick Underlord. You're literally throwing the game if you don't pick Underlord.
I mean, they already have Darkseer though. They don't have to.
No, I mean
Still
on
wanna
Dusk
play one.
Esports.
Oh yeah. Going for the Elder Titan though,
Elder.
so instead it will be a Gyro 1.
Who knows? Little Pigs might cook. Could be Elder Titan 1. I've seen it.
I mean,
Don't try this at home, kids, but Elder
everybody
Titan 1
forgets-
is the thing.
everybody forgets about the briefcase, man. I mean, I actually like it in the Sven too, because you got plenty of minus armor into Sven.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Even the Gyrocopter out. I'll pick the
Ember
Ember Spirit from
Spirit.
Dusk, so last picking
Okay,
their
I
3.
see. Please, it has to be Underlord, guys. Like, you don't even need to be high rank or to have half a brain to play Underlord. It's so freaking easy to play Underlord. You second skill, you first skill in the mid game. In the lane, you first skill whenever they're at the creep wave, and then you hit them a couple of times. It's that damn easy to play Underlord. And Underlord in this lineup right now, against a Gyro, an Elder, a Darkseer, this is like all green light. All the green flags, all the green light. The runway leads to Underlord getting picked. They have to pick it.
I mean, Little Pigs has bans. They opt for the Centaur ban first, though. And
And
Axe. So Underlord's still up if you really want to pick it. I mean, I'm not quite sure if Dusk Esports even plays it. I know it's like a really easy hero. Like, I've played it enough times. They go for the Necrophos instead. That is very greedy.
Oh my god. Dusk, why?
You literally only see one strength hero on the enemy team in the Elder Titan, and you pick Necrophos 3. So
This might be a cook. This might be a cook. They might throw the Faceless Void off lane, but oh my goodness.
It dissuades Lifestealer, which is like the only pick it dissuades. I mean, like, Drow could be good here. Even Sniper if Little Pigs wants to pick it, just something that kites.
I would lean towards either Troll or Jug for this.
You think,
for Little Pigs.
I think you go. So you're thinking go in instead of kite out?
Not just that, but okay, if you pick Troll Warlord, you go Maelstrom, BKB, and then Ags. You don't need Nullifier if you go Ags on the Troll because the Whirling Axis gets rid of Sven Warcry, gets rid of Ember Spirit Flameguard, it gets rid of Ghost Shroud on the Necrophos. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the interaction with Dual Scepter and Ghost Scepter for Whirling Axis range with Ags, I think it also purges that too. And it also purges off chains, it purges off the Faceless Void time dilation. So I feel like it's a relatively good pick.
Yep, they opt for Pugna, so it's Gyro 1.
Yeah, Gyro 1 here. Okay, that also works. You pick up the Pugna though. Yeah, it's a +1 Necro, so they're running the Faceless as a +3.
Okay. No, it's Ash is on the Ember Spirit.
I think they're flexing Ash to go. Wait, is this?
Ash is the 3-player, so I mean,
It might. No, it can't be. No way you run Faces Void mid against a Pugna. That you're asking to lose.
I mean,
So I think Ash is going mid this time.
If Ash is going mid, like you could possibly just see Nightsong playing 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Wait, Rex on Void?
Yeah, well,
Wait.
Rex is their mid laner because Ash is playing the Ember. Nightsong's playing the Necro. He's also going Chrono Square.
Yeah, if you're not going carry, Void, Time Zone is basically the next best thing on any lane but carry. I
Yeah,
also
but,
could see it why.
Yes, but also Chrono Square just like, especially in low MMR, just no one knows how to play around that ability. Like, it is very much a cook from Dusk Esports. It is the opposite of what you told them to do.
Yeah. Okay, so I see why Rex would pick Time Zone, because the fact that they have Pugna to decrapify you will really hinder Chronosphere, because he can either decrap the target or he can decrap you. Mostly the target, because Faces Void will eventually go BKB. So he goes Time Zone so that his other teammates can walk into the Time Zone, deal with the person inside of it, despite the decrapify, which is why the Necrophos exist here. What I'm really looking at is if they're going to really be running Ember Spirit offlane. I've seen it before. I actually fought this one last night as a Viper. I easily demolished Ember Spirit offlane because I'm a Viper. So I really want to see what they're going to be cooking up here, because on their lineup, Rex, if I'm not mistaken, is a sub, while Ash is a flex player. So they could be running Ember Spirit mid.
Chrono Square. I just don't like Chrono Square. I mean, even if you're playing it as a core that isn't position 1, I just don't like the ability.
Yeah, I could see where you're coming from. I also don't necessarily like it.
Well,
but I feel like the worst
also,
assets
like
are
the buff to your team that Chrono Square gives you is useless on the rest of your cores, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
right now, because no one right clicks.
No one really benefits from the attack speed, and the attack speed slow doesn't really matter against most of Little Pigs' lineup either. So really, it's just a giant AoE slow and speed up for your team.
Really curious, yeah. How like I'm on your side, Finnick. Little Pigs lineup is definitely better in more ways than one, but Dusk Esports, this is very high level. This is 5-star level cooking right here. If they get this cook to go, Gordon Ramsay is going to approve of it. If they lose this game, Gordon Ramsay is gonna tell them to get out of his kitchen and never cook anything ever again.
No, I think I think this is the Gordon Ramsay with the 2 pieces of bread.
On Dusk Esports.
On Dusk Esports. Not gonna lie. I mean, it could be Faceless 3 Ember mid and Ash just flexing it. Like, that's possible.
I really hope they do that. I think Faceless 3 is way better right now than a Ember 3 in this scenario.
Also, Faceless mid and a Pugna is actually just garbage, but I mean, again, this man's playing POS 3s as POS 1s.
Okay, there. He's playing mid. He's playing mid. Close.
Okay.
Prepare for battle.
Alright, so that's mid Void, carry Necro. Alright, so just from this lineup already, Little Pigs already have a clear advantage over them, just because mid to late game they have Gyrocopter. But assuming if Nightsong can pop off, and if Nightsong can really focus down the Gyrocopter, like get Gyrocopter to less than half HP, you just reprecise them, you burst them, get them out of the way really quick. The real problem, and you can't even rely on the Pugna decrepifying the Gyrocopter if the damage has already been done. You're just letting your Gyrocopter die faster. But the real problem, what I'm seeing on Dusk Esports right now, is that they don't really have a right clicker damage that's not Ember Spirit. Because Ember Spirit can apply physical damage, but not necessarily the Void and the Necro. For Little Piggies, their only issue is honestly themselves and their pacing. They have to pace this game relatively well. They have to make as much space as they can for the gyrocopter. They have to make sure that they have to win their lanes. That's really their only issue. But it's really their game to lose right now for game number 2.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't. I like Necrophos as a hero. I really do not like Necrophos position 1. Especially because, like, it's the same exact thing as Doom position 1, where you need to get ahead because you have to build a Radiance, right?
Yep.
Which I think on Necrophos, Radiance is an item that you only should build if you're snowballing, but you're forced to build it on position 1 Necro, right?
Yep.
And it's one of those things where, like, if you fall behind, the Radiance is kind of useless, other than to help you farm.
Yeah, so right now, Necro, a lot of pressure, and I actually like the synergy they have with these Fen Necro. They have to be careful though. Smoked up, 5-man for Little Pigs. They're gonna be walking into Void. Here we go.
I see Rex.
Yes, time walk.
Point in time walk, so we should be able to get
Oh, he went the wrong way!
Here.
No, he went the wrong way!
Yep.
Oh,
Goodbye.
My gosh. Not like this. You should have went down. Oh, no, not like that.
30
Yeah.
seconds to battle.
Yeah.
Did I do that? This changes everything.
And the other thing, though, again, is you have Necrophos in a lane that does mostly magic damage. So, like, that's also not great for Necro.
Yeah, no, it
The
feels really ass right now to play Necro against a Seer and Gyro, right? Or no, Seer and Elder Titan, if
Elder
I'm not
Titan.
mistaken.
Yeah. Little Piggies get 3 runes out of that, too.
Wait. What the? Wait, no. Boss 5 Void? Offlane Sven?
Wait. No.
What?
No, I mean, look at the items Rex's queues up. There's no way.
I mean, no, why?
I mean, Rex has literally core items queued. This is too much of a cook.
What the heck?
This is way too much of a cook.
I mean, Zeal dies top here, I think. Doesn't die.
Nope, Z gets
One
out.
last tip. What? I'm just questioning my life decisions right now. Bottom.
Dire's courier has been killed.
I'm so dumbfounded. Void I have a friend, alright, who goes Void boss 4, but it makes sense. Void 5?
Well, again, this is the other thing, right? Like, as Chrono Square makes even less sense this game as Void support.
I don't know what this.
When Void support has been a thing, because it has been a thing in previous patches, Chronosphere was still an important part of that kit.
I'm so
dumbfounded. No.
It hurts. It hurts looking at bottom. I don't want to look.
If this works, like, we're gonna have to eat something, but
if this works, I don't even know what wild thing I can do.
You'll do a maid
what else is there left?
You'll do a maid dress for second finals.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Nah, hell, okay, no. That's a little bit too much.
No, that's not. I mean, otherwise we can do like hot ones.
Okay, this is just a joke.
Do you have any really spicy hot sauce?
No, I don't, and I hate spicy food.
Okay, so it's hot ones then, if this works.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not doing hot sauce, man.
No. It's
I
hot
would
ones.
rather go out to buy Bean Boozled than do a Bean Boozled challenge with you, like on a stream
Uh,
together sometime.
yeah, no, hot ones. Hot
No, I'm not
ones.
gonna do that. I don't.
Yes.
I'm lactose, so I can't even drink milk unless it's lactose free.
Uh, even more hot ones.
No, I'm not doing that. I decline. This time I will not be accepting that challenge if this
Well,
Faces Void wins it.
that's pretty unfortunate. I don't know about Bean Boozled. I don't like
Okay, if
Jelly
Faces
Bellies to
Void
begin.
win,
I don't like Jelly Bellies to begin with, to be honest.
if Void wins the game, what can you do? I'm just going to eat my own words. Who knows? Maybe I'll send you a picture with like my signature on it, like those idols from Japan. Maybe I don't know.
With the maid dress and posted in general, yes.
I don't know. I will not confirm it. Well, who knows what I'll do.
With the maid dress and the makeup too. Don't forget the makeup.
Who knows? I probably won't do it, but
Yeah, but you gotta say something.
I'll do something crazy. Like who knows?
I know. You can't just say
I'll do a
something
kickflip.
crazy. You have to be specific. Give the people what they want.
They don't want to see me in a maid outfit, bro.
Yes, they do.
Show me the show me the results. Where's your proof? I mean, a lot of this is hearsay.
I know.
It's hearsay.
I know. You gotta come up with something. We're in a pause right now. You got all the time in the world.
I'll get back to you with that if they win this game.
No, you don't get back.
I am ready.
You gotta commit to the bit right now.
There's something good that I wanna do. That's crazy because I'm not. There's no way in hell I'm eating with spicy food. Oh no, the game's starting again. I guess we can't do it anymore.
You still gotta come up with one.
Game's going back in a bit. Ash said G whenever. So right now we're waiting for little piggies to come back.
I mean, you should definitely come up with a thing. Either way,
Game's back on. Doesn't matter.
Z ends up getting a kill on the Rubik top side and runs away from Kamugi.
He's gonna die himself. Yeah, there it is.
Womp. Faster back.
Okay, Kamugi gets a kill, gets a gold. It's not really the best, but you get a fast reset, so it's whatever. I'm curious to see how this Ven 3 would work though. If you would go for a more carry-centric build or those offlaner builds, like how you would build Underlord, where you would build auras all the time.
I mean, I've seen it both ways, but this is like a low MMR pub special, right? It's like I don't want to play a real semi-carry 3, so I'm gonna play a position 1 as my position 3.
Yeah, I definitely see that coming out right now on the side of Dusk. And basically Kamugi's the pos 1, but J-Bud being pos 3. It's just, they're just not in the right lanes. Oh,
Yeah.
Pugna dies solo mid.
Nicely done
That's
by
huge.
Ash.
Okay, very important there for Ash to get the upper hand over the Pugna. Pugna winning out denying right now, but that solo kill will really accelerate Ash a bit for him to start ganking a lot more. I think for this lineup to work out, I think Ash has to be the main driving force for them to go on top.
Stormhammer on J-Bud. Away from the Fade Bolt.
Everything's good so far. Alright, so Gyrocopter, I think... Okay, in terms of CS, he's not struggling too hard, but HP-wise, I think he's having a little bit of a difficult time dealing with the bursts of damage that they have on the side of Kamugi as well as the Rubik. So Rubik just Fade Bolts, Kamugi, Stormhammers, hit, back off. That's the game plan right now on the top side. Bottom lane going in favor of Night Song though this time. Just because of the fact that Necrophos is just doing Necrophos things. Going for 202 Rex Honestly, Rex is actually unironically doing work with the time dilation harass.
Yeah. Moonsilver's
think it's
also not
work.
having the best of time actually getting the CS into the Trades of Night song, so. As we see.
You have to be careful. Wait,
Time
Slanderous
dilation on
might
Slanderous
be dead.
P. Time lock from
Nice.
Rex. Doesn't have bash skilled though, so Slanderous gets
Big stick as well on the Jakiro, so no way he would be dead there.
yeah. Yes.
Okay, Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit gonna regen base, almost to his face boots. Looking at the Darkseer has to be careful. They could try to burst
Moonsilver
him.
diving on a Night Song though.
And
Gets
never
the
mind.
kill. Rex trained back on a Moonsilver, but it's caught in an ice pack, and Moonsilver gets out. So much needed kill for the Darkseer. He is down 10 CS in the lane.
Yeah, misstep there on Necrophos. Got caught out with the dual breath, and Darkseer just literally walks him down. No Ghost Route yet for the extra healing for him.
I mean, the Ghost Shroud
Rex has
is
to be
literally
careful.
the opposite of the ability you want to go into in this lane. Because they went for
That's
the Elder
true.
Titan,
That should help.
ET snipes a courier of Rex.
yeah. Because they went for the Elder Titan 5 here, so Slanderous went, with the Jakiro lane, just double magic damage.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, that's true. But at the very least, despite the double magic, only one death on the Necrophos so far. Not too bad.
Well, that's what I'm saying, you don't
Darkseer's
go Ghost
struggling.
Shroud. It's just because of the double magic
Yeah.
damage. So,
That's true. But I could see the value of for the burst healing,
Ash
but
on
like
the
what you said, this is
BTM.
probably 3-0 too.
still gets the healing off.
Yeah, just poke them things, stand your ground, and just suck him. That sounds bad out of context.
Speaking of the maid dress,
Hmm.
what was
What about it?
oh yeah, just stand your ground and, you know,
What about it? Huh?
nothing.
What about
Nothing.
standing my ground, huh?
Just, you know.
I'm already gonna wear that stupid dress already. Is that not
Just
enough
to
for
make
you?
wanted to wear it. Two-man stomp under tower. Slender's P Moonsilver diving as well onto Rex. Night Song pulled back into the vacuum. Rex trying to dodge out of the way with the time walk. Ends up getting Z for it, but
Radiant's
Trade goes 2 for 1 bot side in favor of Little Piggies.
Not level 5 on the Necrophos, so Death Pulse is not level 3, so I think that would have been a little bit of a game changer if he got that 5, but unfortunately, 3-man dive and double magic damage, Necro just can't handle that.
Yeah, Mal, J-Bud has had a massive lane topside in terms of net worth, sitting 3784. Up on the Sven by about 400 gold. It's been a bit of a farm lane, but
Radiant's middle tower is
Oh,
under
look
attack.
at the
once
stacks they're
again.
making in triangle though.
yeah. It's, they did this last game, trying to get the axe ahead. The
Yeah.
stacks will be pretty nice for the Sven
Komugi.
to take. Necro can't really take these stacks without Radiance.
He's going
Oh.
Midas though on Komugi. Really big stack.
Yeah.
So I probably think that this Sven is definitely going to be the semi offlane carry style, so he's going to go damage.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the problem I have with Sven
Radiant's
offlane
bottom
is that if you
tower
want to
is
go
under
an off
attack.
a semi carry, there are better offlaners for it. We see TPs from Ash bot side. Z here, Moonsilver surging through, Rex back around. The wall comes through as well as the ice path as Ash continues to chase on a Moonsilver. He's got a pig pole trying to get out of the way. Dodging through
One
the
more slight.
trees, caught in a slight, and
Got him.
goes down
Radiant's
to the
bottom
burn.
tower has fallen.
Loses the tower for it though.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That trade-off is whatever. I mean, Ash is happy he gets that kill, but if you're Night Song, you're not that happy. That whole fight, by the way, Night Song was being zoned out by a pos 5 Elder Titan.
Yeah, Night Song once again forced to pour in the
Dyer's
game
top tower is under attack.
as Necrophos.
Mid lane.
I mean, this is like the other thing where, like, maybe if you're like, okay, instead of saying semi-carry with let's call him a carry from the offlane, like, you could just go, like, your standard
Mid.
tank build. Chronosquare committed mid. They already lost one. Z's able to get out just barely. Saved by BTM. He's got a stick. Look at Frost onto Rex. Cruel's made his way into the fight, but only level 4. Gets telekinesis back under tower onto Slanderous P. Nearly goes down to the tower shot, but stays alive for it. And Rex hitting on a Z. The stomp lands. BTM's here. Gets the suck off.
Oh.
Trade of supports.
So what? That's an all-right trade there, but
I mean,
Pugna gets that kill.
it's really not because you lost Ashe for it.
That's true. I really need to see Ashe pop off this game though on an Ember Spirit. I really dislike it if Ember Spirits don't pop off. It actually bothers me.
Light changes under tower. D making his way in.
Bottle
refill.
A double impact didn't land on the Pugna,
BTM.
sadly.
Gets the Decrepify, the Q, and the R off.
Ember Spirit should have
The
just
Remnant away.
remnanted. He should have remnanted as soon as possible.
Another
He's giving
Decrepify,
BTM.
oh no. Yeah, just Remnant it again.
Yeah.
And what does Ashe even do? Like, he puts these Remnants out just to have a way to get out. Rex is here.
Radiant's courier
Dive in
has
from
been
Rex. Decrepify
Oh,
TP
chain.
out from BTM.
Oh.
They
Oh
telekinesis not in
no!
time from Cruel.
killed. Radiant's top tower is under
Unfortunate. That would have for sure been a kill, and you get rid of his TP. Oh,
And
Necro
Necro's
dies
dead.
again. Yeah, alright.
Yeah,
Very,
I mean,
very,
this
very,
is,
very rough.
Again, Gordon Ramsay with the 2 pieces of bread.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This draft, man, like,
Where's
if you
Community
had the
getting?
lanes do what they normally would do, I think it would be actually a fine draft, right? If you have the Faceless with the Chronosphere playing position 1, and then the Sven 5, Necro 3, I think it would be fine. But your Sven's top net worth, once again, 22 Kamugi, different player than Ashe, who was playing the Axe last game, but it's
What I really want to see right now, Rubik might be dead in mid.
Radiant's middle tower
Very
has
dead.
fallen.
He gets
yeah,
off
very
the
much,
macro.
and Ashe
Hold on.
a BTM, gets the Decrepify and the suck off, and Ashe with the Flame Guard, trying to get a dual breath from Slanderous P with the look at Frost as well.
Oh
and
my
Ashe, not a whole lot he
goodness.
can do, and Chronosquare does not stop the
Oh,
life drain, so Rex wasted the ability, but the Earth Splitter doesn't
upside
hit anything either.
dead.
Hey, fine J-Bud. It's a scythe kill.
Very. That's the very least that they can do. You lose 2 heroes mid. I feel like if they brought in more help, that Pugna was dead, but they choose not to. I mean, Ashe,
Night Song.
you tried.
Night Song, friend, Roman countryman, please do not go for the Radiance this game. I beg of you.
He probably will, just for the mere fact that he feels like he just needs it. It's a necro trap, honestly.
There are these great 2 items that give you more than Radiance and give you more damage than Radiance.
It's a Ghost Shroud and BOT.
It's called
Veil
your
of
heart
Discord.
and your ags.
Yeah, fair point.
It's-
I would say, oh, sorry, I meant Eternal Shroud, not Ghost Shroud. I would say
I mean,
Eternal Shroud's pretty good.
Eternal Shroud is the item you should be going right now for Night Song.
Yep.
Right, like, there's so much magic damage on the enemy team. You need to be tankier. But I'm just saying,
Yeah, for
instead
sure.
of Radiance, you get more value for money out of heart ags.
You
on
have to
that
kill the
hero.
Elder Titan here on Ashe.
Slanderous P making his way in. As well as Cruel.
Got a
Slight
temp at the
hits,
dodge.
but the
but
Ice
no.
Path in time.
All right, so here's the thing right now. I think even though you're asking the Necrophos for Night Song to go Radiance, I think he was to not go Radiance. I think he will still choose to go Radiance just for the mere fact that I think Dusk Esports are probably opting to go for the late game. Oh, bottom lane.
I mean, but
Dead.
even late game, Heart Ags is more damage.
That's true, but I feel like in this logic, like in his head, he would probably be thinking, "I want to get to the late game. I want to farm for those items, so I'll just still do Radiance
go
just
the
so I can
farming out of
farm."
I mean, yeah, but like, you have a Sven. He's playing.
That's true.
Like, IDK, man. Like, this is just my. As a Necro 3 player, it just pains me every time someone goes Radiance on that hero. Like, and they're falling behind because it helps you farm, sure, but it doesn't give you any stats that actually matter on Necrophos, right?
Oh, BTM finally dies there. Doesn't get the Reaper stack though, sadly. But they still kill him nonetheless. Alright, so he's... With those 2 kills on the Gyrocopter and the Pugna, that accelerates his Radiance timing from around
Slight chains on the Moonsilver.
19 to 17.
First forward, wall and a Cruel and Rex. Tries time walking out of the way as they get the Macro Pyre out. And the stick from Moonsilver, staying alive. He kills the support, but Night Song's here alongside Kamugi. Ends up being a pretty bad trade for the little piggies.
Yep. Alright, so from a 21 minute Radiance, this is now probably going to be a 19-minute Radiance, so... Maybe even 18 if he can get this big wave into
17-minute Radiance. He's got 1,000 out of the 1,300 needed.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Unless he misses this CS there. There's a stack there that the Necrophos should take. He gets out, it accelerates him big time. He misses the flag creep. Okay, it's over.
Unfortunate.
Alright, back to 18. He has to be careful though.
Z, actually. This is going to be a bit longer. 50 gold away.
He has a big
He's not
Lotus.
Gonna get it in time. Tries to go Shroud out.
Big Lotus.
Gets the heal. Earth Splitter doesn't quite hit. Cruel steals Earth Splitter though from Z. And Ash is here with a slight chains. Pugna trying to cut away with the Q. Moonsilver's here, as is Slanderous P. They got the Ice Path out. Z tanking up the damage, ends up going down, but the Stormhammer lands, and more damage comes in on the supports. Oh no, it's all falling apart. BTM getting dove under tower by Kamugi. Beautiful God Strength to get that down, and they don't even get the kill out of the Necrophos. End up losing 4 for it. Reaper Sight kill as
and the
well.
stack.
Just add insult to injury.
Oh my goodness. 2,000 gold on the Necro. So that's literally instantly Radiance. So it's an 18-minute Radiance. Because he hasn't gone to the side.
Signed maid dress pick in general, right?
No.
I mean, that's the only thing you... That's the thing you said. Alright?
Alright, no, here. If you want a signed maid outfit dress from yours truly, next season of Phoenix, you pick a team to win, and if they win, I will do.
No.
I will do. Wait.
No,
I'll do a full photo book. I'll do a photo book.
From this. Anno, you can't back away from this. All right.
I'll do a full photo book if you pick a team to win next season.
Anno, Anno, you can't get away from this. You said
I will not.
Sign maid dress pick if Dusk Esports ends up winning this game.
I never said that. I never confirmed.
Yes,
you can
you
rewatch
did.
the stream.
Yes,
I did not. You're not gaslighting me. You're not gaslighting me. No.
We have a
no.
VOD.
The VOD is
on
not. I said
YouTube.
I'll maybe do
This
it.
is on
I said I'll
YouTube.
maybe do it. No. You're not doing this to me,
They can
Fennec.
rewind the YouTube stream.
You can rewind it. I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. Who knows? That's all I said. I never said I'll do it.
But this is what you're doing if Dusk wins. You're not getting out of this one.
No, I'm getting out of this one. How about I make you a bet for? I'll make you a bet next season, Fennec. Come on. I'll make you a bet.
Either that or spicy food.
I'm not gonna do anything. You're way too confident right now. But how about this, Fennec? I'll make you a new bet for next season. You pick a team, I pick a team. We both. If my team wins, you do a photo book of you in a mid outfit. If your team wins, I'll do the same. If neither of our team wins, we both do it.
Yeah, but that's not a punishment for me, man. Come on.
It's a punishment for me. I don't know what you should do then. Excuse
I'm
me.
not agreeing to this. We can discuss the details later. But you made a bet about this game, and you're gonna stay to it.
I said I'll do something crazy. I'll never said I'll do anything about a sign made outfit if Dusk Esports
yes,
win.
you did. You
I said maybe I'll do it. I joked about it. I joked about it, but I never said I will.
It's the only concrete idea you came up with.
Apart from that, I said Bean Boozled, but you don't like Bean Boozled because I hate spicy food.
Fine, we'll do Bean Boozled because you're lame.
Yes, I will continue to be lame as Sauce.
Night Song's here though alongside Cruel, but most of Little Piggies is around. They don't get the stomp though.
I think
the homing missile ends up going down. And with the time walk, gets the Chrono Square off, but Night Song being taken down pretty low, but the combination Earth Splitter and the call down. More damage coming in from Jaybird onto 22 Kamugi. He's got a little bit of armor from the Warcry, but the homing missile tracked down, and down he goes. Reaper Scythe does land and get a kill, but he'll be traded back around. Night Song finally falls to BTM. Fuel Scepter up on Slanderous P, gets the Ice Path down on Ash. Stolen Ice Path from Cruel, stops him in the tracks though, and Ash gets out just barely. Fade Bolt on 2! That was beautiful Rubik play right there, but BTM gets away from Ash. Homing Missile should be able to land, even with the disjoin. No. Another Fade Bolt, triple kill for Cruel. What the heck just happened?
Tip the Rubik. You have to tip the Rubik right now.
You have to take the
Rubik.
He single-handedly saved that fight with the stolen Ice Path. Oh man, that fight went so well for Little Piggies off the start, and he brought it up to even in terms of net worth.
Yeah, that was a humongous fight to win there on the Dusk Esports side. Rubik steals Ice Path, and Rubik with Ice Path just equals disaster. You know, honestly, Ash could have gotten 3 kills from that sight of his, but his Remnant was a little bit too far away for him to capitalize on it. But nonetheless, Rubik instantly gets an Aether Lens, and he's very, very close to an Aghanims. Now that he has Ice Path, now he's not gonna give this up, and this is just gonna continue to make Little Piggy's life a little bit hell, as Night Song is starting to scale quite a bit. He gets the sight kill from that. He has Shard now, going for BKB next. The Sven definitely needs a BKB. He gets decrepified there, so he cannot output his damage. Faceless Void did Faceless Void things. He's going for a pipe to counteract the Pugna. But Faceless Void did his job there. I really have no more complaints apart from that.
He got Chrono Square off and died.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, same as basically how you play Void, no matter what position, no matter what facet you pick.
Does anybody call it time zone? Asking for a friend.
I mean, does anybody pick time zone? There's no point in calling it the correct name if you don't pick it. PTM gets picked up. Okay, now Ash is at that stage where he's a very, very scary Ember Spirit. Gleipnir now with a Mage Slayer, so this Pugna's magic damage output will be significantly less now. You need J-Bud to start popping off on this Gyro, and he has a BKB coming, he has his Ags, he has his Crystallis, but I think he's 1 or 2 more items away from truly being a raid boss. That being, I think, should be a Satanic. Yeah, Satanic Skadi is the 2 items I would say for this Gyrocopter to truly become an unstoppable raid boss.
He's going Daedalus first, though.
Interesting Daedalus. You know, back in the day, that would have been a Silver Edge with the build path.
Shall we play Guess the Gaben?
Alright. I would say 64 on Dusk. Never mind, wait, I take that back. 70 on Dusk.
55 Dusk.
Oh no, I was close. I was closer to the 54. That's crazy.
It's yeah, well, this is the thing. I just don't think they like this team comp. Or Gaben likes this team comp. It doesn't really know what to do with the time zone. Ice Path stolen once again. With the
apart from
Faceless 5.
Yeah, apart from that, the Gyrocopter late game is much better, I think, in my eyes. I think he definitely has the potential to 1v4. He can't kill the Necrophos because of the Ghost, just because of one skill, and Gyrocopter doesn't have any answer for that. But it's just a mere fact that Gyro's late game is a slightly better than what Dusk Esports are trying to go for. Top side.
Winner's P. It's a full combo.
That's a
out.
safety remnant.
Be able to remnant away.
Yeah. And I don't know why he wanted to drop the mother load on that.
Rubik with an Ice Path and an Aether Lens. That is very long.
And a blink.
Device.
Wait, Ash is in trouble here.
She remnanted back. J-Bud's here. Doesn't have the
They're hunting him down.
to dodge away. It's a remnant out just in the nick of time, though, so you should be able to remnant away from Ash. Slight chains, though. He's being a little bit greedy. Cruelty with a Fade Bolt. Earth Splitter, put down. Gets it on to Ash just in the nick of time. He goes down.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They didn't want the TP to help the Ember. That's very curious. On the side of Dusk, but they get Ash, who was supposedly the raid boss, the secondary raid boss of Dusk. Now he's dead. This should be a tier 2 tower at most. Maybe half tier 3 damage. If they can't really fight without Ember.
Yeah, they'll get the T2. They might end up getting
T2 into Tormentor now
Tormentor
with the fortification.
Well. Yeah.
Yep. Unless the
nice
Rubik
pass
is doing
control.
Rubik things, never mind.
Radiant's top tower is
Nah,
under
they got the
attack.
tower.
Radiant's
Too much
top
damage
tower
with the Nether Blast.
They have to. Yeah, I think they're gonna have second thoughts about taking the Tormentor now because of the Rubik, but Ember Spirit now up in 10 seconds. They could try to re-engage them, pick off stragglers, but
J-Bud Daedalus
looks
coming
like
on
the Piggies are
courier.
backing. Okay. So now you have your Daedalus on your Gyrocopter. You need Satanic, and I think you're almost good to go. Afterwards, you replace your Falcon Blade with a Skadi or a Butterfly, either or. But yeah, that's what J-Bud's doing right now, going for a Satanic next. Pali Sword is the
Not
GOAT
on a
item.
Z.
Oh, Zeal.
Okay.
Solo
so
died.
opted, yeah, just basically going the carry build, 22 Kamugi. TP's out of the way. Slender's P, caught mid lane. Gets a nice path out,
Dead.
but 22 Kamugi's here. Look at the homing missile on top of him. There's not a whole lot little Piggies can do here.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, they can't get picked off like that. Their lineup is very strong together, but if Dusk Esports get these pickoffs, and that's what Komugi's doing with the carry Sven build he has. He goes for Blink, Echo Saber, BKB. He basically pops God Strength the moment he sees a solo support, dives him, topside.
BTM doesn't die to the Scythe, but he ends up dying to Cruel.
Yeah, and things are just getting from bad to worse. They're getting picked off all across the map. 2 died in mid, if I'm not mistaken. Or 1 died in... Slanders died mid. Elder Titan died bottom. Now Pugna dies top. They're all over the map and they're going Roshan.
Well, Piggies has TPs in mid if they want to fight it, but
They're not.
they will.
They know better than that. I think you have no Pugna. You might as well just try to split out these lanes. Gyrocopter doing just that. Ember Spirit trying to put a stop to the split push of the bottom lane. So obviously they're not gonna get that off. But mid lane is going to be relatively pushed out here. What I want to see from this Darkseer though is I want him to try to focus down the support. Not gonna lie to you because.
Ash. Up there on Z. Stomp lands.
Nice
TP
dodge.
coming in from the rest of the team. BTM's here alongside J-Bud. But the Aegis and went on to 20 Kamugi and not onto the Night
Oh my
Song.
God.
So down goes the Necro. Rex is here with the Chrono Square. Only gets it on a J-Bud who BKBs as the back wall goes through. Nearly takes down the Ember Spirit as he's able to remnant away just in the nick of time.
Didn't BKB on Necro. Didn't get that BKB. Tisk. That causes his death there. Very worth it. Pos 5 for a pos 1. You have Aegis though, but I think you can do real tower damage with this one. Tier 2 in bottom should fall down theoretically. Komugi has
Little
a
Piggies.
ulti.
Smoke pops on Rex.
Dire's
Don't see him through the trees quite yet. Soul Ice Path doesn't land. Dual
Void.
Scepter Rex into the Ice Path Dual Breath. Some more
It's
damage,
fine.
but he time locks out. Kamugi.
Here's the thing what I don't like
He's got
though
God
about
Strength.
the...
He wants to blow up BTM here. Gets the Storm Hammer, the Blink,
BKB.
the God Strength, but he's caught by an Ice Path.
Oh
no!
my.
Stolen Ice Path for the win once again. J-Bud trying to get damage onto Rex, does get it. In the nick of time, the Ice Path comes down on him once again, and Ash is here into the fight. The Macropyre onto 22 Kamugi. He goes down into the Aegis, but not before they end up losing their carry, and the Reaper Scythe deals in slanderous P. Dusk Esports now 10k up.
Yeah, they... Oh, Elder Titan gets caught in mid too. I think he's very, very dead.
Yep.
Yeah, can't play the game. Dota's a very fun and interactive game. Oh, this? No way you get away, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Another Ice Path. Yeah, that's a real problem right now for little piggies. They're literally just getting picked off one by one. They haven't taken a full fight in quite some time. They didn't have the Elder Titan in that bottom fight. I mean, your Pugna gets picked off because of his Sven. With BKB, he gets popped. There's no Glimmer save because a Glimmer is on the Elder Titan who wasn't there. And even he should have decrept himself, to be honest. But nonetheless, this Pugna needs to go. He's been stuck on this Dagon build with Aether Lens for quite some time. He should have went Aghanim's Shard after level 2 Dagon. As for the Darkseer, I think he kind of lacks damage and he lacks initiation here. Doesn't have a real answer. He might be dead.
Fade Bolt, Ash gets the BKB off, and
Not a good
Melody gets soul on
BKB.
his flat cannon.
Yeah, that's not a good BKB though by Ash. You basically initiate that fight, but you pop your BKB. That's an L in all honesty.
After this Necro top, he's able to TP out. Smells danger.
If I'm Little Piggies right now, I look for a fight. Ember no BKB. The Sven has no Aegis either, but I wouldn't want to fight Sven either way. So I should just try to look around, pick off a support right now. They know Ember's here though.
Coming out.
Has a
top
safety
side,
run.
though. J-Bud, BKB. Something got stolen.
I think he's just
Believe
dead.
it's homing missile. Yep, goodbye.
That's not good. Yeah, Necrophos said it correctly. That was very, very costly. That is an 8-second BKB. That was an 8-second BKB to run away, but Kumugi just runs him down because Sven doing Sven things, really. This three-headed lineup that Dusk Esports have picked up here in this game is really rearing its ugly fangs on the side of Little Piggies. Yeah, Little Piggies has the conventional lineup, but they're just not playing around it well enough.
Time is money.
They need this, in all honesty, I think they go Ags on this Darkseer because they need some kind of lockdown that's not easily purged. Darkseer brings in with a normal punch, then they can try to bursting down someone. Lockdown is actually a really big issue on Little Piggies if you don't use Ice Path. If they don't get the Ice Path off, sorry.
A tool to teach.
Yeah.
You're too dead.
Guess the Gaben once again.
Alright, I'm pretty confident. 89% Dusk Esports, lock it in.
82% Dusk Esports.
Alright, I guess I'm wrong again. But it's in the 80s though, I'm right about that. Pretty sure it's not a 90, just for the mere fact that Gyrocopter is gonna do Gyrocopter things, and they still have that nasty combo of the vacuum into the call down, but they need one pick off here, and Komugi just gets blown up. And there's an Ags now on Rubik, so good luck.
Yeah. Game does not feel very good for Little Piggies. And Moonsilver's caught out once again.
He needs a wall.
By Reaper Scythe, though. Nearly does Moonsilver in, but he's saved by BTM. Finds
Oh, no.
Kamugi, though. Finds his one.
Gyro.
J-Bud, and even with the back wall does not matter. Dusk Esports pick up
Yeah,
two.
they're coming out.
They're on
They're
BTM
winning
as
this
well.
They're winning this game.
Yep. I'll hope you like
This
Jelly
is-
Belly Bean Boozled.
All right, just give me a date when we're gonna do it on stream, man.
We'll do it after the season's over. How about that?
Sure, like we'll do it on stream or something.
Yeah. Have a dedicated
All right.
Bean Boozled stream. We'll wear the maid outfits there too.
Then we might as well not cast in maid outfits. We might as well wear maid outfits while eating
We're still casting
Bean
in the maid
Boozled.
outfits. Don't worry about that.
I'm not eating Bean Boozled with a maid outfit on, bro. That's a step too far. We've seen stranger things happen though. Little Piggies, they have a chance to win this game but Dusk Esports need to have a monumental mess up for them to win.
Yeah, no game is unthrowable, but the onus is on Dusk Esports to throw it. Right.
Definitely.
Moonsilver. Moonsilver.
He's good.
Reads it off. Stolen dual breath.
Yeah, I really feel like this Pugna. I really felt like he should have just stayed on level 2 on the Dagon, and he should have went Ags into Shard, or Shard into Ags. Because he just doesn't feel that useful, in all honesty. They literally stunlock him, they have BKBs. What can you do? Does he even have a blink to reposition himself? Oh.
Yeah. This doesn't feel particularly good. Yeah, I was question marking the team comp from Dusk Esports, and to be fair, I still think it's a pretty bad team comp, but
It is, no, it is.
they executed it pretty well, punishing a lot of mistakes from Little Piggies. When Little Piggies had the lead, they played a little bit too hyphy, and ended up being punished for it. And they just kept getting picked over and over, right? Which Dusk Esports, they're very good at picking people with this comp.
Yeah, so this is not necessarily this lineup is like not going to be the new in thing. I think it is more on the side of Little Piggies. Like they have to make some adjustments. Assuming they lose this, they need to make adjustments for game number 3 because firstly, they don't have proper lockdown. They wanted to play Gyrocopter Raid Boss, but they don't have they kept getting picked off one by one all the time. There was no real answer for that, and now they're paying the consequences. The only fed hero in the Little Piggies lineup, it's Gyrocopter, but Gyrocopter is literally getting soloed by a Sven. Sven doesn't even need his teammates, to be honest with you. He blinks in, Stormhammer, God Strength on the Gyrocopter, Gyro's just dead.
J-Bud, 700 gold away from Satanic. That's like their one saving grace.
Assuming he gets it off. Because the stun time is, what is this? 2.6 seconds? And he got the stun duration as well, so he needs to preemptively pop this one. So it's really, really tough on him. Roshan's available though.
Spotted out by Rex.
We need a tier 4 item. I think the best... Oh, yeah, Mindbreaker is the next best thing on a Gyrocopter here. Just because of the Stray Flak Cannon, Roshan now being taken. I see you give this one to either your Necro or your Ember Spirit. I don't like second Aegis going to Transformation Heroes. Personally. Yeah, and they do their stat. They even have an Ags on the Sven, by the way.
Oh, there's your Dispel too.
So now your Yule Scepter is now useless, your Decrepify is now useless. What else is useless? Your Pipe is useless. Your Glimmer is useless, I think, if he gets it off. I think it still goes through Invis with a question mark. Don't quote me on that though.
Your Ion Shell is useless.
Your Surge is useless.
That should help.
Very good Ags game. Satanic completed on J-Bud, but might be too little too late. We're approaching 1k per minute. Bold lead for Dusk Esports.
Yeah, they need a really well executed fight. I think.
Falling missile on Ash gets the stop follow up into the ice path.
Did
But
they-
he still has a remnant to get out.
Yeah.
And the Aegis, regardless.
Yeah, they don't have. No, now that I'm looking at it, they don't have silence on this team. They really banked on the fact that J-Bud would just go out of control and they would go from there. But Komugi subs in last minute and just decides, yeah, I've came to play. Enough said. He has 4.8k HP, by the way. That should probably up your gyrocopter to go Skadi, but it's just really, really rough right now on every end.
Ice path. Life Ring on Ash.
They're
Got
going
more.
in?
Nearly take down Ash completely in the costume in the ice path.
Ratting on the bottom though, all part of the plan.
Aegis gone. Ash continues, and yes, the rat continues from 22 Kamugi and Night Song bot side. Back wall
Ooh.
though, on to 2. BKB from Night Song, BKB from
Oh, God.
Kamugi, turns back around with the God Strength, deletes one, deletes
Oh
the
my
other!
god.
Z running away, says absolutely not with the harpoon, buyback from 2. Triggering the fight, but might be too little
It's
too
over.
late. In with the Stormhammer, dieback on
Yeah, that's GG.
the Dark Seer, and GG's called. We're going to game 3.
Yeah, and basically, Little Pigs, the whole game, they played to the tune of Dusk Esports. This was Dusk Esports' game to, or rather, this was their game to lose. But Dusk Esports, they came out with their tempo. And Little Piggies, they never broke out of that tempo. And sadly, they were not able to pull through. So we're going to game number 3 for the spot in the grand finals.
We'll be right back after this. one, welcome all, and welcome back to the Phoenix Dota Season 1 Australian Main Division Upper Bracket Finals. My name is Finnick. I'm joined by Anno, and we have gone from a best of 3 to a best of 1. It is game number 3. Decisive game as Dusk Esports took game 2 against Little Pigs.
10 seconds remaining.
Anno, how are you feeling?
I feel pretty excited going into game number 3. First 2 games was a one-sided stomp for both teams, so I want to see a more close game because, I mean, come on, this is a trip to the grand finals here. You don't want to go through the extra pressure of going to the lower bracket, potentially losing your spot out. So I want to see, maybe a 40-minute, 60-minute game. I want to see Finnick start breaking here.
And a couple of one-sided games really means the hype level of the play-by-play only goes to like a 7 or an 8,
5 seconds remaining.
I understand though. Little Pigs, Dire Side. 24th pick, Dusk Esports Radiant Side first pick. And they ban out the Ember Spirit, so it was a bit of a problem last game for them.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I don't really think that the Ember Spirit was like such a big problem. I think the bigger problem for Little Pigs was their itemization against an Ember Spirit. They had no roots, they had no silences for the Ember Spirit. Yeah, they starts out swinging with a Sven here. And with good reason. The Komugi really played build on Sven 3, but I doubt they'll run it again because I think this time they'll be ready for it. But I'm never say never, right?
10 seconds remaining.
Never say never.
No, we're not going back there. That's where I draw the line, even further than the mid outfit.
Oh, why? What? You don't? What? You don't like pop music from the 2010s?
I just don't like Justin Bieber in his bowl cut phase. I don't know, man. It just never resonated with me.
Oh yeah. Okay, you heard it here first. Anno has a thing against Canadians. There's the Underlord.
Hey, I have nothing against Justin Bieber. I like his which album was it? The one with the I forgot the name. I think it was called The Feeling. That was his album. I really like that album.
So Anno hates Canadians. Got it. All right.
Yeah, sure. We can go with that. Sure. I'm saying Justin Bieber's The Feeling album was pretty goated. That was probably his best album because his songs were actually good. I'm just saying. My favorite song from that was The Feeling, the one that goes, "Am I in love with you? Am I in love with you? Or am I in love with the feeling?" That's what I like here, but apparently I still hate Canadians, sure.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. Either way, Primal Beast and Razor banned up by Dusk Esports. Those Little Pigs have one ban to go.
So now they pick up the Underlord. In all honesty, game 1 would not have. Okay, no, actually no. Dusk Esports was the one I wanted them to pick Underlord. So Little Pigs, they pick up Underlord. I think it's a good answer against a Sven because assuming the Sven is a carry again, they have root and they also have HP damage. So HP based damage. So Sven won't really like going into the Underlord. So that should prompt him to go pos 5. Jakiro is also. It's pretty decent.
Yeah. Especially because they banned out the Rubik. That with that stolen ice path kind of made hell last game.
And they let the Venomancer slip. Yikes.
Oof.
Alright, so you basically ban out one evil for another. You now have a Venomancer 3. One way for me, personally, to counter, or how I would like to play against a Venom, is probably pick up a range hero, or at the very least, pick up semi-aggressive lane in the safe lane. So you have a Jakiro as a pos 5. I would like to see preferably a Juggernaut to go with that, maybe even a Troll, or I wouldn't really say Ursa too much until to the mid game, but Juggernaut and Troll Warlord is probably a good lane to have against a Venomancer because Jakiro slows, Jugger spins, and Troll Warlord will also do his thing too. I want to see that from Lil Piggies right now, but again, let's see.
Dire team pick.
Slardar. Knowing Dusk, it's probably Slardar 1.
Oh, who knows, man?
I'm done trying to guess positions for them after last game.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, if you go Slaughter 1, you're going against an Underlord.
5 seconds.
It's a
remaining.
pretty brawly lane if you put Slaughter against an Underlord, but I think in the end, Underlord would probably come out on top depending on the support that he has.
Dire team pick.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Wind Ranger on the Little Pig, so I think that's a okay pickup. Even if the Sven goes scary here,
10
I think Wind
seconds
Ranger's a
remaining.
good response until the Sven gets an Ags, or it actually basically
5 seconds remaining.
forces the Sven to go Ags. So for Little Pigs, I would like to see them pick their pos for here. For what they need to pick up, I'm not really too sure in this lineup, considering it's a Slardar Sven Venom. Rubik is banned out. Okay, Oracle is actually a really good answer for what they're trying to go for here. The healing, the delayed healing against Venomancer as well as Slardar will really do wonders for them for this one. As for Dusk, I would want to see them
10
having a
seconds remaining.
stunning pos 5 support, so probably like a Lion,
5 seconds remaining.
something along those lines.
And I'm just not sure about any of these drafts anymore.
I mean, yeah. I mean, considering Dusky Sports, anything could happen. Hell, that could be a Slardar mid.
Yeah.
Radiant team ban. Phantom assassin.
Phantom Assassin here for Dusk. So it's a PA Sven lane and a Slardar Venom lane. So that Venom is going for
Dire team ban.
interesting pickup. So they ban out Necrophos and Little Pigs. For Dusk, they ban out LS. If I'm Little Pigs, I would ban a playmaking mid. So I would probably lean towards a Storm Spirit ban here.
10 seconds.
Or
Storm Puck.
even a Void Spirit.
Storm Puck. I mean, is Void even
5
good, though?
seconds remaining.
I would say he's good in this lineup just because of the
Radiant
Corrosive
team
Haze.
ban.
Or they ban out the Sniper instead. Makes sense. But really, like, I would prefer. I think Void is kind of like a skill hero in this, skill-based hero in this. Like, you need to be really good with Void.
Radiant team
Because Slardar, Corrosive Haze, plus the Void steps, I think Jakiro and Wind Ranger won't really have a game, as well as the Oracle. Like, Oracle will be forced to ulti himself most of the time if the Void and Slardar targets them. But yeah, for Dusk Esports, Storm Spirit still on the board. Like what you mentioned, Finnick.
10
Puck is also
seconds
still on the
remaining.
board. But I would like to see
5
Storm
seconds
more
remaining.
in this one because they have a PA Slardar. I could actually even see a DK being picked up here just for the just so that they have two beefy boys for the Phantom Assassin.
Well, that would make sense with the Timbersaw ban. And the
Yeah,
light
that
stealer ban too.
probably leans.
Yeah,
That
but
would probably lean towards the DK.
if you go DK, that opens you up to cheese picks though.
Cheese
Some
picks
little
like what?
picks. I mean, my favorite Winter Wyvern, but also just like like it Visage just isn't good right now. Broodmother isn't good mid, so never mind. Not really a Huskar-able game, so really I was just thinking of Wyvern or like AA mid could also be good if they pick DK.
Potentially, but I think we'll have to wait and see what Dusk picks up here because it's gonna be DK Storm, either of the two.
Go for Night Stalker.
Or Night Stalker mid.
Well, it could be Slaughter mid at that point.
Either or. Yeah, so for little pigs right now, that basically forces your Wind Ranger to go pause 1.
10 seconds remaining.
And I think you need to pick.
5
You know, funny
seconds
enough, I'm thinking of Viper right now for little pigs, and you put the Wind Ranger mid. Either or. Wind Ranger Viper is very interchangeable in this. So I wouldn't really mind if the Wind Ranger goes pause 2 here with the Viper 1 because the next best thing they have for little pigs is to deal with the PA via Viper Strike. Sure, it's a single target, right? But you're gonna have a lot of trouble with the Viper, dealing with a Viper if you're a Night Stalker.
For the Legion
Choose your
Commander.
hero.
So who's their
It's Legion mid.
Legion mid? Huh. Okay, that's actually pretty damn smart, Finnick. Not gonna lie. So they want Night Song. Wait, that's a.
Oh, they're cooking again. They're cooking again. Why?
I want to leave. I want to stand up from my chair. I want to order my food. I want to eat dinner. What am I? What? Excuse my French, Finnick. What the fuck?
Yeah. And their cook ended up being like a 1 Michelin star meal last game when we expected it to be hot garbage. So I can't doubt it as much as I want to. That is all.
I don't know anymore. I'll be real.
Man, I gotta go Little Pigs again, just because, like, it's Night Stalker 1.
Could be Night Stalker mid. I think they could interchange the positioning there with the PA.
Well, this man does play a lot of Night Stalker, so.
We'll see, we'll see. Alright, so here we go. Game number 3, Finnick. This is where the trip to the grand finals is on the line, and now we have yet another cook coming from Dusk Esports. Fun. Fun times. Fun times. Alright, so 5-man smoke by little piggies in their jungle, but looks like they want to try to push forward here. Komugi has to be very careful with this one. Starter is relatively tanky early, but I think they see him right now by the edge of that ward. Yeah, they do know that he's here. Could be a potential fight.
30 seconds to battle.
They should try fighting into this though, but yeah. So Sven is going to be the pause 5 now. So Ash pause 1. So no, Finnick, it's going to be a Night Stalker mid. So yeah, I expected that. So why I say it's smart for the Legion Commander to go mid for Little Piggies, why they picked it up, Night Stalker wants to brawl with the mid laner. He's gonna spam first skill, he's just gonna run at you. So they pick Legion Commander just to counteract that one. She'll have Moment of Courage, she'll have Press the Attack. Oh, sorry, Overwhelming Odds to counteract what the Night Stalker wants to do. And even if he does get the Void off, Night Stalker, Legion Commander can just stand her ground against a Night Stalker and just trade hits with him. So I think Legion Commander is low-key a smart pick.
I mean, this is less. You know what? Actually, this is like this is not less of a cook now. Oh, they put Night Song mid.
I really like the versatility actually on the side of Dusk Esports. Night Song has played 2 different positions and a lot of different
3 different positions now.
Who, sorry?
Ash just played all 3
Ash.
core positions.
Oh, Silver's dead. Moon Silver. Never mind.
Nope, he's dead. Nope.
No, he's good.
alive.
They didn't chase on the PA, but
never
PA...
Nope.
Who's dying?
Breath on Rex. Moon Silver. Putting the fire out.
Not enough for
Firestorm out.
damage.
Ash can't follow up Blink on a Moon Silver. Trying to dodge away from Slander's P. Gets dual breath on Rex.
Oh. Rex is dead.
Rex goes down for first blood. No, Ash. Not quite level 2 yet.
If they had Stormhammer, that would have been a kill, but he went Warcry first. Alright. Ash has to be careful. Not enough to kill though, but very, very low on that PA. Warcry. Sanders is good. No real worries. I really like the adjustment they made. So they go for Jakiro 4 instead of 5. And what that does, it ramps up the pressure against his PA. And Oracle with the Wind Ranger, their kill potential isn't necessarily that high compared to being with the Jakiro. But at the very least, they have the Fortune's End plus the Purifying Flames to try to burst down whoever. And another thing that I don't like here, Finnick, a pause for Venom going Plague Carrier instead of Patient Zero.
Yeah.
It's a little bit sketchy for me. Not a little bit, very sketchy for me. I've lost numerous games by my pause for Venom going for Plague Carrier.
It's fine.
It's not fine. It's not fine, Finnick.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
It's
just because
fine.
one guy. It's not fine. I'll go with it. I'll roll with it for
fine.
now.
Everything's gonna be okay.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Is fine. There is no Veno.
Oh, that's actually kind of crazy though. Like because of the Plague Wards, Wind Ranger has 22 last hits already.
Oh, damage on Kamugi.
Kamugi.
It's a very dead slaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Windrun on the Cruel and J-Bud.
Mm.
There.
Radiant's courier has been
And they think it's warded. It's not warded, they just jumped on you, guys. But yeah, 25 CS from J-Bud already. That's because of the Plague Wards, so don't let that deceive you. Still kind of crazy though, here he has 26. He has double the last hits of the mid right now, which is Night Song at 13.
Night Song actually having very good time CSing in this lane against BTM. He was trying to man up on Night Song, but it is nighttime, which means Night
He's
Song,
dead.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Took the night swap talent, so Night Rain, so not really a fight you want to take 3-5 minutes as Z picks up Cruel on that top side, and they're on to Kamugi again.
middle tower is under attack.
Komugi's fine. Just gonna take a lot of
Wind
hits.
Run, Slithering Crush lands, but Shackle. Goodbye. Power Shot will do him in.
Power shot,
Misses it, but
unless he misses. Warded.
get with
Big
everything
100 IQ ward in the early game.
and
Bottom
Rex
though.
is very low bot. Like back in on Slanderous P. They get the Stormhammer out, but Rex still running away from Moon Silver. Dual Breath on Rex. Ash has to kite away now.
How did that dual breath not clip Ash? That's pretty damn weird. She would have died if that dual breath clipped her, but Interesting. So Rex is forced to go back here. Meanwhile, mid. I think the mid death on BTM, he really relied on the moment of courage to man fight Night Soccer, but Night Soccer has 2 bracers. Which doesn't really mean that life will treat you well. As this Night Stalker just hits like a truck right now, 93 damage. But he has face boots now on the Legion.
Yep. Well, it's now daytime, but Nightsong has level 6 now, so can really turn back any man fights on this Legion Commander. 25 and 10 to 20 and 4.
Yeah, but the Wind Ranger at least has a really good start. I think Wind Ranger has to go for the, the default Gleipnir, BKB, Ags kind of deal. And I think with that in mind, has to also go MKB by the way. And I think that PA is going to not have a good time if the Wind Ranger gets a really fast start.
And a pretty fast start for J-Bub this game.
Bottom. Oh, he just walks out.
Rex found an ice path though.
Double time.
He made
Rotation.
his way in, and goodbye Rex. Goodbye.
One more hit into Boomer.
Moon Man. Wait, I don't even like Rick and Morty. It's just a good song.
I haven't seen season 4 yet. Oh, he's rude.
I've only seen
He's
the
dead.
first 2 seasons. Yep, goodbye. There's the dual kill.
Very worth. Very good bounce back there for BTM. Died first to solo of Night Song, but gets her first win in bottom and also accelerates the push there on the bottom side quite a bit. TP's back a bit to get the farm. Alright, that's one way to bounce back. You literally just gank the lanes.
I mean, this game is starting to snowball out of control for Little Piggies. Or in Little Piggies' favor very quickly. 3K net worth advantage, 7 minutes in. 3 of the top 4 are all your cores, and then it's about 700 gold between your forest core and their position 1. And 1200 gold to their position 3, so even with the Night Stalker getting that solo kill mid, it's not looking good for Dusk Esports.
Yeah, and if this Slardar is still gonna continue to struggle, he will basically be an over-glorified stun creep for Dusk Esports, so they need to find a way to mitigate this Wind Ranger. Mid lane though. Night Song's dead.
Yep, duel, even
Or
with
duel,
the
yeah.
Dark Ascension part. Doesn't matter. Cruel one is...
Zeal's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fine. Right, 2 wins already. Keep count, Finnick. He's 2 for 2 right now on the duels.
Yeah.
Invisibility.
Has a Dark Ascension committed too, and they didn't get anything off of it. If moods get made
Yeah, that-
bot, Ashe is very low. If the Oracle comes down. Or
They
the
want.
Legion
They have an
even.
Invis rune. They have an Invis rune. I think they're gonna try.
18 seconds on duel.
This will do nicely.
Oh, they know. They know she's here though. Ward spot her out.
Dual breath.
Wait, does it matter
Ashe.
though?
Ashe.
She's still sticking here. They know Ash is here. Yeah, they're gonna go straight
GM's
for
still
her.
going. Stormhammer lands.
They should change targets.
And they do.
Oh
Balls
man.
out. Rex running away. BTM trying to chase, just get a duel.
I mean, they can get the duel off, but they can't get the damage in. Yeah, too much body blocks there,
Stop it.
honestly.
Zeal-
A
Zeal's
little bit
bot
of
now. Getting the root.
Now.
Stormhammer, Ice Path, duel now. Gets the kill. 22 Kamugi, just way too late. Rex goes down, and this will be a dead Slardar as well. Moonsilver just tanking up the tower like it does not matter.
It matters now that he has haze.
Goodbye, and just way too late from the Sven, TPing back in. Stormhammer on
Oh.
BTM, getting healed up by the Purifying Flames, and even with tanking the tower, he takes it down. Macro power committed, and I mean, so shall we play Guess the Gaben?
Already? I mean, I would say it's probably 74 right now in favor of Little Piggies.
73 or 1% off.
Oh my gosh.
Now 76.
Can't even get it right.
Radiant's top tower.
So that bottom fight, by the way, Oracle really smart with the false promise. Use the false promise just so that the LC gets purged off and so that she can get the duel onto the PA. And that's actually pretty damn smart. Not a lot of Oracle players can do that heads up play. They will probably like save the false promise to save someone last minute, but you know, what's his name? Zeal really like straight up a heads up play to get that duel win. So that's 3 for 3 on the duels now. 30 damage, 10 minutes in. And that really overcomes a bad start on the side of Little Piggies PTM.
I mean, Z is now the 5th highest net worth hero in the game. He's above the Phantom Assassin, almost above the Night Stalker. Slenderous P is above one of the cores from Dusk Esports. Pretty close to the PA as well.
Night Song.
Yeah, you don't want that smoke. Ice Path macro. Shackle, not the best. Power Shot doesn't quite land.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, and I think that's the difference between the second game and now. Little Pigs, they pick lane dominating heroes, and you saw it right there. Oracle Windranger against a Slardar and Venomancer. Underlord and Jakiro against a PA Sven. They honestly outdrafted them in all aspects, and the LC against a Night Stalker, it looked a bit shaky at first, but the LC, the moment she gets that first duel win, topside though.
J-Bud. Getting the silence out, but J-Bud
Wow, he's
still
fine.
gets away, and the TPs from the rest of the team getting through with the Fiend's Gate. Night Stalker's able to get out with that Dark Ascension.
You have a blink on LC.
Unable to go, and Rex ends up being the sacrificial lamb.
No. He didn't have to be. I don't know why Rex is up here. There's Duel.
Duel, free damage. 4 for 4, much like the Wendy's combo.
We actually don't have that here in my country. From what I know.
You don't have the
I don't
4
order
the
from
$5 biggie bag? Oh,
I
that's a shame.
don't think we have that in the Philippines. No.
That's a shame.
Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, Wendy's is not okay. Wendy's is not that popular here in the Philippines. It's like compared to like McDonald's, Jollibee, KFC, and I think Popeyes is starting to get a little bit more popular.
Yeah, but like KFC is like actually good in countries other than the US. So.
That's true.
And like Jollibee is like only a thing in very select areas of the West Coast US. It's mostly like an Asian thing, so.
Yeah, that's true. It's Philippine made. But yeah, Wendy's is actually, in my opinion, in Philippines, it's low-key underrated for me. I would get it every now and then, but
I mean, look, all I'm saying is Wendy's fries plus a Frosty. Dip the fries in the Frosty.
I'll check if we have Frosties.
Gotta be a chocolate Frosty. None of this fake retconning where they added vanilla as a flavor.
Hey, what's wrong with vanilla, huh?
Vanilla, when it's done well, is very good, but chocolate Frosties are the best Frosties, and they are the original Frosties.
Let me go check right now. Frosty. Oh, we do have Frosties. I should order this sometime, actually.
Yeah.
I'll send you like a selfie sometime of me.
Get a Frosty, get some fries, dip the fries in the Frosty. It's great.
Okay. I'm tempted now. That makes me want to order Wendy's for dinner, but I'll do it when I visit a Wendy's restaurant. So fries plus a Frosty, right?
Yeah. You did.
Okay,
you did
I'll do that.
It's like fries in a milkshake, but a Frosty's thicker than a milkshake because you have to eat it with a spoon. You can't drink it. So.
I'm gonna eat it with vanilla though. I don't care about chocolate.
No, you do the chocolate.
No, vanilla.
No, what?
I'm a vanilla master race.
What? No. I like good vanilla, but vanilla Frosties aren't good vanilla.
Radiant's middle tower.
I'll bring a friend with me. I'll ask him to like maybe get like the chocolate one. I'll get the vanilla. I'll try both. Let's see. I'm actually going to a mall with Wendy's this weekend, so I'm gonna see if I can do what you mentioned.
Chocolate
Actually,
Frosty is the only Frosty. There is no vanilla Frosty. This is...
is there no vanilla? Whatever. I'll just look on. I'll just look when I go out. All right. You have to remind me. Because we're gonna watch. I'm gonna be watching Deadpool a second time this coming weekend. So yeah.
I have not watched Deadpool and Wolverine. My brother says it's actually pretty good, so I might watch it eventually.
It's pretty good, I would say.
I mean,
compared to the other Marvel films.
I mean, I love Hugh Jackman, so getting more Hugh Jackman Wolverine is all good by me.
Hugh Jackman abs, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, so far,
you say
1
some
to
really
12.
sus things sometimes. Are you sure you don't want to wear that maid dress?
I'm just saying, man. As a straight male, Hugh Jackman abs makes me jealous. I actually want that body type, but respect to him. Anyways, 1 to 12 right now is the score. Little Pigs, clear control of this game against Dusk. Only person who killed was Night Song, and that was around the 7-minute mark of the game-ish. 5-minute mark?
No, that wasn't even. It was pre-5 minutes because it was nighttime.
Oh yeah, it was pre-5 minutes. So maybe around 4 minutes. So they've been left without a kill for probably 11 minutes now. PA does have the Battle Fury coming soon, but
I mean, how
this is gonna have to.
This
is probably an 18. This is 18-minute Battle Fury at worst with delivery time, 18-minute 30. But the problem right now is that they don't really have a clear answer. Slardar doesn't even have a blink yet. They have no initiation whatsoever. I hear a duel now. They're not gonna get the win, but nonetheless, they get the kill there. 4 for 5. We're keeping duel count now. 4 for 5. Level 12, level 2 duel. That would have been a win though, for sure.
Yeah.
But now, Night Song dead again. So Night Song trying to go for the BKB first, but right now, they just got dominated in their lanes, if I'm being bluntly honest.
Yeah. This is utter, complete schlacking.
We're almost getting there to that territory. We're 99% there.
Are you saying it's 99% win prob?
I'm saying it. No, I'm saying it's a 99% shellacking. Like, I have to see Dusk fight one more fight here, and if they lose that, it's gonna be a shellacking now. If they stay on 1 kill the next fight, it's gonna be a shellacking. PA has a Battle Fury now, but I don't know how she's gonna get that delivered. Oh yeah, no. The courier had to take the long way. So actually, I was a bit off with my 18-minute 30, but 18 minutes in does have the Battle Fury. So this is pretty big for PA if they don't, or rather if if Little Piggies don't push their pace a little bit harder, then I think that the PA has a really good chance of trying to get back in this game. So Mech, Underlord going for Greaves. There's a Blade Mail now on the Legion. Wind Ranger going for BKB next. So really solid chance.
Arc's trying to run away. Cool. BTM looks for the duel, gets the Stormhammer on top of him instead. That was affected by Noxious Plague, but runs away as J-Bud focus fires onto the mid lane tower with the DD room.
That should prop them
to
try
the
Roshan.
Room that Wind Ranger says is double damage when she picks it up.
Oh yeah, really? The one that says amplify damage in her hotbar? Upside. Oh no, the vision! Oh, not like this. Atos! Somebody catch it! Unfortunate. Lost the vision last minute inside the trees. So Night Song's fine, but he had to pop a 135-second ultimate just to escape. So I think that prompts you to go Roshan now. You wait for Roshan to go topside, then you hit Roshan, give it to the Wind Ranger, go high ground at this point.
Yep.
And they're gonna wait for it.
It's daytime. It's
Just-
nighttime. Who knows? Daywalker, Night Stalker.
Look at Cruel right now in the Venom. He goes Plague Carrier, but he's building aura items. That's just not how you do Plague Carrier. You might as well just went Patient Zero.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's just
Fine.
so rough.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
It's fine.
It's not fine. You go.
It's
My
fine.
Venomancer is griefing me by going a carry facet, and he's playing pos 4. Like, no offense, Cruel. You're probably a better player than me
Dire's middle tower
in supporting, but come on, man.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Aura items and a Force Staff
Oh, Ash.
on Plague Carrier
Jackal doesn't hit a tree though, but it doesn't
doesn't
really
matter. Alright, they finally find the Phantom Assassin, stops her farm. Plus 20 damage from that one, so 5 for 6 now. I'm keeping count on the LC duels.
Come for the Aghanim Scepter too.
Yeah, pretty standard stuff on the LC. So that should prompt them to go Roshan now. Definitely should hit Roshan. And look at Oracle, still out net worthing the Slardar.
Yeah.
Slardar has a blink, so that's the underlying factor at the very least for him. But I think at this point, your stun bot, you might as well just fully commit to go shard into Ags, go die for your team, so that they have a chance to get back in.
Shall we play Guess the Gambin?
97%
87.
for Little Pig. 87, really?
Yes.
Okay, that's a little illogical to me. I would expect it to be at least in the 90s, but the only reason I don't see it being in the 90s is because of the potential dive threat that the Night Stalker Slardar PA has on the supports. But apart from that, it's a stretch to say 87% for Dusk. Right? 22 minutes in, they get Aegis, give it to the LC instead of the Wind Ranger. So, only thing left now, I think it's 87% because their high ground is a little bit difficult to take down, assuming the Dusk Esports play it well. There's a BKB now though on the Night Stalker. PA with the Battle Fury, Slardar with a Blink. So these are their timings. These are desperate timings. So they need to win a fight here. They need to at least go net positive in the next fight. If not, I think it's going to end. Tormentor being taken as well here. And it goes to the Oracle. I just watch that healing go. Reign of Destinies.
Top tower is
Pretty damn good if left alone there. He heals up his entire team. Ranger going mid. Oh, duel? No speed. That's a shame.
Not yet. Trying to get out of Night Stalker in the middle of the night. Not the easiest thing to do as Legion Commander.
Yeah, Legion
As
Commander.
Ash continues trying to farm aggressively.
She has to. There's literally no choice.
Trying to get to that BKB.
Yeah, when PA gets this BKB, I think they have a real fighting chance at this. They're pinging out the Jakiro. Jakiro might be dead here.
Maybe. Slithering Crush, but Fiend's Gate's coming in, and now 22 Kamugi's got to run away. Caught by a Rod of Atos into the Pit of Malice. Even with the Stormhammer coming through, the duels here for BTM, and
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
there's nothing left in the tank. Slanderous P getting saved by Z. I mean, you can't even kill a Jakiro. That is so sad.
Yeah, PA doesn't have TP by the way. She cancelled the TP to the outpost, so this should theoretically be a top lane of Rax. And look, Play Carrier's doing what? It's doing jack shit. If you had Patient Zero, man, I'm just saying.
I don't
This
think,
would've made
I
things
don't
100
think the
times
fastest
faster.
choice would have saved this game. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief.
Look. Patient Zero would have made things a little bit harder for them because look at the way they're playing right now. They're literally sticking next to each other. They don't care.
And you know why they don't care? It's because they won't get punished. The only thing that will punish them is a silence from the Night Stalker plus Stormhammer. You don't have to worry about the Noxious Plague going on top of you. Here's the duel again. It should be a win.
Yeah, it is.
There it is.
BTM, 22 Kamugi. Here's the Slithering Crush, hold by the Stormhammer from Rex. Still, the Ice Path going down. Rex trying to tank up the damage. BTM doing his best to tank up all the damage as well. Stormhammer on a Moonsilver. Blink, Slithering Crush, Force Staffed out of the way. BTM stays alive. And Moonsilver in a little bit of trouble. The Ice Path comes down to save him as 22 Kamugi looks for a Blink on the side. 5 seconds on the Blink Daggers. Moonsilver gets caught out by that ultimate from the Venomancer. Still stays alive from it. 22 Kamugi still looking for the Blink. They trade a pos 2 for a pos 3, but the Underlord stayed alive for so long. Blink, Slithering Crush once again on Slanderous P. And the follow-up damage with the Bash of the Deep and saved by the False Promise. Blink in from BTM. Looks for the duel, finds it on the Venomancer. Another duel victory for the Legion Commander. Even the Dark Ascension pops. BKB for BKB. J-Bud trading on a Night Song as finally the Jakiro goes down.
They need to disengage.
Stunned up by the Oracle once again. BTM on a Night Song now is just winning this 1v1. Man fighting supremely as J-Bud getting engaged upon by Ash. He pops the BKB, gets the crit for the double kill. Actually onto the Oracle for the triple kill. Fight ends up going pretty even when it's all said and done, but the net worth does swing slightly in favor of Dusk Esports.
You lose top lane of Rax for that, and you get 4 kills. So Ash did a really well-played job there at assessing the fight, going in when she needs to. She picks off 3 heroes there, that being the Underlord, Jakiro, and the Wind Ranger. Very, very big kills for the PA to get. That should accelerate her. Actually going for a Sanjin Yasha next. But now... Oh no, duel. How do you let that happen?
Yeah, and that's the completed Aghanim Scepter too, going into the Ghost Blade. I mean, even with the net worth going on to this Phantom Assassin, I'm just not sure if it's enough, right?
This will do nicely.
The LC needs to go Shard here into either a BKB AC. Shadow Blade is okay, but I think you definitely need a Shard in this one. Just because of the burst damage you bring. With the overwhelming odds when you'd get a dual target. Because I've actually had that one as an offlane LC. It's pretty damn good. And you get plus 8 dual wins. So, plus 8 damage when you duel. Sorry.
BTM just honey badgering up on the high ground. Ready. Blink, Slithering
Simply
Crush.
just...
And she gets out.
There's an AD rune available in bottom side river if they ever go back, but I doubt they will.
Let's continue to push
Crimson
up.
Guard.
Silver tanking it up.
They know where Slider is.
Crimson Card, Dark Ascension being popped. Goes on to Slanderous P. Down goes the Jakiro, pretty low, but he's able to cut away thanks to the False Promise coming through, and Moonsilver stays alive. The dual victory going over as they kill the Sven, trading a Jakiro for it. 22 Kamugi pretty low as Night Song tries to find an opening on the backside of the fight, as does Ash on the front line. Still very healthy as the entirety of Little Piggies, save the 1 death.
Yeah, Jakiro already dropped all his spells, so it's fine
Night
for him to
Song.
die.
On to Underlord.
Supports for
There you go.
support so far. Has to be careful.
Now it's no longer nighttime.
I think he's dead.
Blink in from BTM. Ash though gets the Fan of Knives on the 3. Blinked in, gets 1 kill, but Night Song falls for it just barely. J-Bud BKBs and Wind runs out of the way. Still the kill only onto a support from the PA, so it's 3 cores versus 2 in a support, but the TPs are coming back in. Down goes the
Oh my
Slardar.
god.
And Ash now dueled up. Will this be enough? They've got the damage with the focus fire, maybe, but still the victory
Barely.
goes over to BTM. Even with Rex and the War Cry, it's not nearly enough, and there's no buyback for the Phantom Assassin. They'll push up
Double
the high
shackle.
ground once again, and the shackle lands on 2. They will ignore them. Just focus the objectives for now.
They should keep going. I don't know why they're backing. They have no reason to back.
Just waiting for the wave, I guess.
No, even without the wave, mid's pushing in. There's no reason to back. Unless they were waiting for Oracle?
Every coin
I don't know.
helps.
That should have been a force there, in my opinion. It's no PA. But yeah. That's definitely a sign for you to go shard on the Legion Commander. Because I think overwhelming odds at this point under duel is just so damn good. You're getting bonus damage as well. And I think instead of going Shadow Blade, you definitely need a Assault Courier so that your team can have a better chance at staying alive. They have a lot of physical damage plus a corrosive haze, so I think it would just be straight up better. You have Crimson Guard, so you might as well add on to the physical resistance for your team. I want to try to continue to force here. Alright, so Legion Commander ends up just straight up going for the Shadow Blade instead. But come on, man, you need a shard to try to survive this.
Oh. BTM
Has to be careful.
1v3. Has to be careful. Gets the duel under the Night Stalker. Stunned by the Slithering Crush. No duel victory.
Oh,
and the Fan of Knives breaking her up and taking her down. Is 1,500 gold. Sorry, did I say 1,500? I meant 1,700 gold going over to Dusk Esports.
Yeah, a little bit of a throw there from the LC. Was a little bit too
Karuki
cocky there,
A little bit of a
Sagar.
throw himself, though.
I think he's dead.
Very much so. But dodging the Slithering Crush.
Right. They have Roshan available again here though, so they probably will go for that.
Yep. Second rush for Roshan's banner, too.
Yep. So this will definitely secure Mega Creeps in my opinion, if they play their cards right. The only thing I have against right now for little Piggies, apart from, you know, going Shadow Blade over AC on the LC, and you're not getting a shard yet, the Jakiro needs to find a way to save himself. He needs to get his own Force Staff so that the Night Stalker doesn't jump him, because the Oracle is forced to use the False Promise just so he can save the Jakiro. And afterwards, Jakiro drops his all his skills, he still dies. So he definitely needs to... He definitely 100% needs to get his own Force Staff, or at the very least, a Yule Scepter. Be in trouble? Oh no. Oh god.
Oh, no.
Not like this.
Even with the
If she
Night
crits you, she's
here, it's
dead.
just not gonna happen.
Oh no, not like this, not like this. Yeah, that's definitely what can you do moment. Farms the lane, but LC just TPs into the outpost with a Shadow Blade. Doesn't know what's hit her. She has a buyback though, but I don't think you want to use it. You only have BKB for this fight. Slardar 600 from Ags. Here we go. Use the banner for mid.
Middle tower has fallen.
This is mid lane of Brax. First use fortification though.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
So no reset on this fort.
Radiant's middle barracks
33 seconds on the PA. Still has buyback up as J-Bud.
Bottom?
BKB away from the
BKB.
Store Hammer.
has fallen.
Just to get the focus fire onto the melee racks.
They're getting this.
BTM.
Duel?
Duel?
There it is.
Actually interrupted by the Slaughter. That was the buyback comes in for the PA. Gets the Phantom Knights with the duel victory already on the BTM. And that's Megas.
Radiant's bottom barracks
20-second buyback on the PA just so she can try to save her Sven from getting dueled, but in the end, doesn't matter. Mega creeps in 34 minutes, so... rough. All I can say right now. Very rough.
And utter schlacking. Alright,
Yep.
time to play
I
Guess the
can
Game in one
see.
more time this game.
Last time, for all the marbles, 99%.
You're correct.
Yes! I did it when it didn't matter.
It's a 50-50, to be fair. It's either 99 or 100. I should have clicked. The last time it was like that, remember in the regular season I told you it's either 99 or 100, so this doesn't count because it's 50-50. But you know.
I won my 50-50. That's all that matters. Look, man, if you played Genshin and other gacha games for the 50-50, I always lose that, man. It's actually pretty damn annoying. I lose 9 out of 10 50-50s, so getting one 50-50 going my way is more than enough for me, for my ego.
Yeah.
AC now on the LC. ACLC. Try saying that like 5 times.
ACLC, 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 ACLC.
AC on the LC, AC on the LC, LC on the LC. Okay. Starter has a Aghanim Scepter now, but it's a little bit rough. He's relatively tanky, right? But the real issue
is... A
is...
little bit rough is an understatement. The Oracle still has
I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it nice right now. Starter is surrounded.
His Veno has higher net worth.
Oh, the air duel. Speaking of, goodbye. No buyback. Oh, backline. Stardar.
Perhaps, but he gets focus fire down and doesn't have buyback.
That's it.
That's just GG.
At this point, it's just a formality for them to not call it. Yeah. They're not calling it for formality's sake. They want to try to fight it one last time because it's the last game anyway.
Trying to get one last fight out, but there's just so much tank and so much damage. The Oracle ends up going down into the backline die from Night Song and Ash, but Night Song ends up falling for it. And now PA got the shackle shot. Focus fire going down, but the creeps take down the Aegis. And little Piggies going out of the grand finals.
Oh shit. It's a little bit of sauce there at the end.
Little sauce. Either way.
An SCA standard, that's a lot.
Absolute schlacking from Little Piggies in game number 2. Picking the winning lanes and winning the draft off that. Any final comments, Anno?
Congratulations to both the teams for competing, but Little Piggies are going to the grand finals. Dusk Esports will be facing the winner of Team No Name or BBC. So interested to see how the coming days and games will turn out for the main division.
And that's all the time we have for tonight's broadcast. My name has been Fennec, that's been Anno, and we'll see you around next time.